Are we here?
Finally.
Have the tech gremlins gone?
Fucking hell. We lost everything, everyone, but it's all good because we're back.
Chat, please,
Baby,
let us know that we're now here.
Sit down for the love of Christ.
No, because I need to get up again.
Sit down. This is. Oh, hope everyone's well. It's been crazy as a fly. Everything. Pour one out for Kieran. Yeah. Let's go. Sit down.
Can you
yes,
see
they've
here?
said
Right.
yes. Sit down.
So the computer went on holiday as well.
Yeah, what a bloody nightmare that was. Hello, everyone.
Toga.
Toga. Plays words. Oh, horrible. How is everyone? Tell us all in the comments. Kieran has returned. He's seen Ratatouille. Hooray for everyone, but mainly Remy and Chef Gusteau.
No, we'll talk about that later if that shows up. I'm not talking about Ratatouille with you.
Wow. Gatekeeping. Strong. I hope everyone's having a great time. Hope you're all, loving life.
Do I look tanned? Kieran said I do.
I mean, you were complaining that I looked white. That's the only reason that I said that. But yes, I'm white. You are slightly tanned because you've been to Croatia, and Paris, which is exciting.
I hardly went to Paris. I went to Disneyland.
Where's that?
As evidenced by my merch.
It's very cool. 25 years of the Phantom Menace.
Got a hoodie to go with it as well.
Yeah.
There, pass it here. Show them all. Show them all how Disney threw up on me.
Oh, it's a Darth Maul hoodie.
Look.
Yeah, very cool.
And then on the back, it's the same thing.
The same print.
The fans on the computer are going really loud. I hope you can't hear them.
It's 'cause it's hot as hell in here. And the door's open. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Leave it alone.
No. I'm fixing all of the things. There we go.
Good. Excellent.
The computer is no longer taking off.
Computer says no. But
The computer did say no.
It did say no.
It just didn't work. First of all, it didn't pick up the capture from the video, and then we had that, and then it was like, no, you haven't got microphones anymore. Lol.
Remio34 wants double togas. Honestly, in this heat, in this economy,
you've opened
it
the
would be
door.
tragic. Don't you fucking dare! Don't shut! I'll kill you.
There's a bit of breeze.
Open the door.
It's no, because it's stopping the echo. Poor Hammer made me stick foam to my door. What was the point of me defacing my office?
Listen, poor Hammer, you got a lot to answer for. Mainly, I'm sweating. It's very hot, very delirious. We've just recorded 2 videos. Sorry, we had to push it back to half past 8 because Kieran wouldn't stop talking about Croatia or some shit. I don't know. And then we had to record 2 videos. We're very excited. We're going to be talking about our top 5 AOS minis and 40k minis. That will come later in the future. We're also recording Hero Hammer 3 this weekend. Hot diggity dog.
Yeah, burnt out already again.
Yeah, very exciting and also a little bit scary.
How jazzed are you for Hero Hammer 3 though?
Yeah. I'm a bit more nervous now that I've built the mini.
Really?
Yeah.
I did it. I've done tests on mine.
I've done tests. So that's technically cheating, but
It's not because I stripped it.
I haven't sent you any pictures of the mini I built purely because I wanted your reaction on the Saturday.
To be fair, I wouldn't have seen it anyway. I just kept sending you pictures of me on rides.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
Getting the most out of my Disney photo pass.
Yeah, all I saw was pictures of you on roller coasters. It was ridiculous. Felt like I was there.
But you weren't.
On your honeymoon? No. No, I wasn't. That would have been like the most inappropriate third wheel ever.
No, I had a brilliant time. I ate. This is the first day in the past 12 days that I haven't had a litre of beer.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing for your body.
And what was
Your
really
liver
funny,
is crying.
I had dinner early and was like, I fancy a beer. And I was like, oh, no.
That's the sign of a problem.
Yeah, so, no, we won't have beer.
Yeah, you need a bit of a detox now.
Yeah, me and my wife having cocktails in swimming pools and litres of beer. It's very easy to get accustomed to it.
Yeah, for sure. But now you're back and in Devon, where
so sad when I got off the plane.
Yeah, I mean the UK has literally been on fire over the last.
Yeah, for like 3 days. That's it.
Oh, I meant...
I've been on fire for 11. I've been in 34 degree heat for 11 days.
I meant weather and politically, but it's fine.
Oh,
we won't talk
about
Yeah,
that.
we won't talk too much about that. But yeah, how is everybody in the chat? Tell me.
I'll go back up.
All the way back up.
Mr. Peds is moaning about ads. They're at the start of every YouTube video. Adverts.
Oh, ads. I think you said ants. I was like, what? Why?
How am I getting adverts when it hasn't even started yet? Because it's the start of a YouTube video, Adam.
Yeah, I thought that's YouTube. That's not us.
It's not Larry Page, not me.
Was he just complaining? It doesn't matter. Next.
Adam is always complaining.
Oh dear, shots fired. You've only just come back. Don't start a fight already.
What's the point of a scheduled start time anyways?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there was a couple of people in the wrong there. One was Kieran, two was Kieran. You can decide who. Matcha, what's he saying?
O my Amrasar Guardian and the Machine Spirit, hear my plea. Grant us the wisdom to decipher the mysteries of the sacred silicon. May your divine algorithms bless the circuits and guide out data.
Well, that's a round of applause for Matcha. You've saved the stream. Thank you, Matcha. Oh, good grief. What else is going on? Patrick's there with a little screwdriver next to his name.
Patrick the Fun Police.
The fun Police.
That's what we call the mods in the Discord.
Yeah.
Their role is called the Fun Police. Brian F was trying to mention. I hope you figured that out. What if this is how GW announced Dark Mechanicum?
I mean, if GW wanted to reach out to us and share that responsibility, we'd obviously welcome it. But I also guarantee none of the fuckers watch our stream. So there's that. But yeah, what else is going on?
Matcha poured one out.
Oh, thank you, Matcha. For pouring one out.
Praise to the Emperor.
That's too easy. It's almost lazy.
This better be worth it, according to Mini Mate. Mate, you've already won a giveaway. You won socks.
You win socks. Unworn.
What else? Where are the Tangy Toms? It's been like 4 streams and
Oh my
taste
God, it has. Yeah, to be fair, the last thing I want in this weather is crisps. Yeah, no thanks. It's going to be a no. It's going to be a no. To be fair, we are doing Hero Hammer this Saturday. I think it'd be rude if we didn't prep them for next Monday.
You can buy them. I do enough.
You do enough. Relinquished thumbnails
Right.
for the first time ever. Right, so this.
No. Let me start. Right. So we came up with the thing. I was like, I'm doing too much, Kieran.
Listen to you. You are disgusting. That was honestly made me want to shoot myself in the face the way you said that.
It's doing too much.
Oh.
No, I was just like, Kieran.
Makes me ill. I'm going to vomit all over this room.
I was just like, can you start doing the thumbnails? Because I'm doing all the editing. And can we get some more brand cohesion? Because I don't have the time. And you're like, fine, give it to me. And I was like, right, Kieran, it's your time in the sun. You've got the Skaven Tide Supercut thumbnail to make while I'm away.
The first iteration.
Why? I nearly removed you from YouTube. I was just like, you cannot have the privilege. I tell you what, because you said I was sickly, I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna show them how bad it was.
While Kieran's doing his best Pride and Prejudice Keira Knightley impression, I've done too much. I'm just gonna clarify. This was my first ever time on Canva, and I decided to make something that wasn't. I'm really glad. Oh no, it's. Yeah, it isn't.
This is what you look at the font.
It isn't.
Look at the font.
Admittedly, it's not ideal.
Not ideal. It was absolutely terrible. You're like, the hilarious thing was, and I won't show that. I won't out you too much. But one of the
too much. You just utterly slammed me. What are you talking about?
The message that came with it was 2058. My watch is telling you.
What does that say?
That's how late we are.
All right.
The messages that came with it was, I am God, I am the God of thumbnails, with that picture. I was like, Kieran, no.
I like to think that it was satire, and I was just
No, it wasn't.
I really meant it. I really thought that I'd nailed it, and I was like, God, I'm so good at this. My first ever thumbnail. What a gimp. Obviously wrong. Since then, that cut specifically had been through 15 different iterations of changes. until we got the one we actually landed on, which even then, not totally jazzed about. I think it's because I spent so much time on it that I just wanted it to die.
Yeah.
And die it did because nobody watched it because you scheduled it for 7 a.m. on a Tuesday. So the weeks of slander I'd faced.
Now listen here.
No. I've got nothing else to say.
Release time doesn't affect YouTube video performance.
You're a gimp. Yes, it does. There are 2 words. Ha, ha. Comments.
I completely forgot that I was an hour ahead. So when I scheduled the video, I scheduled it for 8 a.m. European time. That was 7 a.m. UK time and 3 a.m. US time.
Yeah. So
no one was watching.
Yeah,
nobody was up to
absent.
watch it.
Yeah. Absolutely right.
Yeah.
Don't worry, everyone. Yeah. Very, very.
Yeah.
Great.
Kieran is now in charge of thumbnails. So
the creative license is greatly appreciated.
I just hope that you're slowly working out how much work I've done for our YouTube channel.
I mean, it's not that hard. I'm slowly realising all that. What did you say? I'm doing too much. Is actually you just being like, I've been on holiday for 2 weeks. I actually just want to drink beer, and that's my lifestyle now.
I kind of wish it was.
Yeah. So ridiculous.
Wait till you edit a video.
Oh, I'm not going to. I've already I've declined. Thumbnails. I'm doing too much. Yeah, 14 iterations and literally being shouted at by you and Warhammer. No.
Yeah, you had the audacity to send it to them. Like, I think I've done really well on our thumbnail, and they were literally just like,
"This is utter shit."
Yeah, stop.
Yeah, what you should do is turn your laptop off, go away. Terrible.
Have a think about the monstrosity you made.
Yeah, the first one wasn't good, but I've learnt, and you've seen some really good ones since.
The first 10, it took you 10 thumbnail iterations to ditch that font.
I think you're being cruel, but I'm willing to take it because I know mine are now better than yours. So there's that. And we can just sail on past it.
To the
comments.
When you're doing too much, and you've edited a video, and then you have to do a thumbnail as well.
I did 14 iterations of one thumbnail. I'm already doing too much. I'm past Keira Knightley. I'm like Pirates of the Caribbean Keira Knightley, where she's like this.
Cool.
The whole film. Awful.
You did 1 day of work for a YouTube channel. And I haven't heard the end of it.
Firmly grab yourself by the scruff of the neck and throw yourself in the sea.
What else did you do?
Comments, please.
No,
Comments,
we're having a
please.
domestic.
The domestic is dead. Comments, please. The people that actually want to see us do anything rather than just bicker.
You're probably sat out there with a popcorn.
Yeah, to be fair, I would be.
The Kieran show's tech not working.
Classic. It's happening all the time.
It would have worked, but my computer went on holiday as well, it seems.
Checks out.
Patrick wanted to wear a toga again.
Never. You've gone right to the top, haven't you?
Yeah, because this is where we started arguing.
Oh, right.
There's been loads since.
Well, that's shocking. Sorry.
Whoops. Garlic bread is in the chat.
Garlic bread?
Do you know who garlic bread is?
I have no idea.
It's Fletcher.
Sorry?
You're not a true TT fan if you don't get that reference.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's his nickname for Tabletop Tactics. He's now called Garlic Bread.
Why? Why are you called garlic bread?
Watch the stream. So they've had this thing going where they're all picking like their favourite breads, and they're all picking like snazzy breads, and they asked Fletcher, what bread are you? And he said garlic bread. And I never felt so sorry for someone because they all like laughed at him. I was like, no, he's right. Garlic bread goes with everything. It is biblical bread. You put like andouille on the bottom and then put cheese on it.
But is that?
It's bread. Shut up, Kieran.
I don't get it because I didn't watch it. It's fine. Like I'm
Go and watch it.
You guys had a great time. Oh,
Fletcher is now called garlic bread.
Oh, sure.
Guess his nickname.
I mean, I won't call him that, but sounds great.
Why?
I'm glad you guys had a good time.
I didn't. I wasn't there. I just watched it.
What? That's fine. I don't know what you want from me. I was off paying £6.5 grand being a VIP. I got.
Waiting for you to bring that up.
How people decide to spend their money is absolutely crazy. But
one thing I did learn this week though.
About the VIP thing.
No, I learned how much it costs to become a Primarch.
Ah, nice.
Only £6 grand.
No, 6.5.
Oh, 6.5.
6.5 grand. Yeah. And you get one of a list of things.
Yeah.
Only one of them though. Yeah. Sure. We have been lolling about that. Carry on.
Daryl is building the Stormcast spearhead from the Ratmageddon box.
Oh, hell yeah, baby. No,
Nice,
that sounds awesome.
nice.
Make sure you post loads of pictures in the Discord because we'd love to see how you get on painting those because they're wicked cool.
I'm not going to read out Match's comment because he's been too nice to you.
Oh, what did he say?
Banger up job on the thumbnails.
Thank you.
No one ever commented when I did
Love
them.
you because they were shit. Love you, Matcha. You're a great guy.
Right, are you saying that your one thumbnail you've made?
Don't do hot. You and I both know it's a lot more than one. I went back in time and fixed old ones.
All right, you did 3.
Wrong.
Shush.
No, back to the comments.
Are they?
No. I don't. No.
One last point. One last point.
No, this is not, is it?
It is. It's one last point. It's going to end this whole argument. Are any of them better than the end in the Christmas?
No.
Exactly. There we go. You had me to thank for that.
Thank you for doing one thumbnail.
2, that was.
Carry on.
They took like a week to make.
Carry on in the chat, please.
Last Hero Hammer is brilliant, lads. Wait for 3. I'm pretty in the preview video. I'm pretty sure I jump up.
Oh wow, yeah. I mean,
I got really excited.
This is definitely the best one you've. Probably the best challenge you've had so far. I think in this channel. Yeah, you have a great one.
There's at least a couple of pages of mooing for Cow Mountain.
Moo! It's a real shitter that I didn't get those knee pads for Cow Mountain. That really broke my heart watching that. And then people commenting being like, fail because you didn't do knee pads.
They were really annoyed that you didn't put knee pads on it.
I was really annoyed. I mean, I totally. It was one of those things where I saw internet hate and went, you're absolutely right. Yeah, I failed you.
Are you going to take the points off?
I'm happy to discuss it at the end. You said we were going to get to 3 and then decide where we're at with Hero Hammer anyway, didn't you?
If you're way out in the lead, it's been pointless. If it's close.
Yeah,
I think if it's close, the knee pads will come off.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, off. They never went on.
Got him. What's going on in the? What's going on?
Lots of mooing. Willy Wonka looking font for the other. That's what I said. Yeah. It looked like it was on the chocolate bar.
It is a Willy Wonka looking font. And to beginning...
What's next, Papyrus? for your thumbnails. Garlic Bread doesn't like your sass for Kieran Knightley, which is an absolute bay. How dare you?
Is she? Is she?
I reckon if the Kierans were cows, Jason would be a black bull like the ones in Spain, and Kieran would be a Highland cow. Well, based on how long my hair is at the moment, I couldn't get. Tell you what the worst thing about going to 34-degree heat was I couldn't get a haircut before we went.
So you just went like that.
I went like this. I might like.
Sorry, that sounded like super
shady.
It did. So, oh wow, you went like that. That's embarrassing.
I was gonna say, don't you start poking poking haircuts. Jong Kieran.
Yeah, I've got a whole playbook on how not to dress your hair, and it's 29 years strong.
My hair, sweaty hair in my eyes was just not the one. 34-degree heat. Garlic bread is goated.
I mean, I'm not disputing it. I think garlic bread is great. I don't know what else do you want me to say. Also,
Throat Junk said I can't stay, but hope you're all well. We are very well. Hope you're all well, Throat Junk.
Thank you.
Very much. Weird every time I say his name.
It's such a great name. It's like it'd be an amazing band name, Throat Junk.
Match has come out with the ultimate dad joke. Why did the cow love garlic bread so much? Because it made everything utterly delicious. Next.
You were doing so well, Matcha. You were doing so well.
I'm going to read this one out, but gloss over it very quickly because we don't engage in negativity.
I'm ready.
Leah says, can someone pay me 6.5k to take them out to dinner, please?
That's one of the prizes you can win.
6.5k to get a hotel and a meal sounds very fun, lol.
Is it hotel and a meal or just one of them? Because from what I saw, it was just choosing one thing.
Are we back on thumbnails again? Is Hero Hammer 3 next week? It is this week
for us.
For doing it, so next week for release.
Yeah, next week for you guys.
Have you got any cool commissions right now?
Yeah, so currently I am just painting a...
well, you posted your website at least 200 times. You're about to get one.
See, what we didn't see behind the closed doors were you being like, oh, can we both do commissions? Yeah, I see you.
Am I doing one or two?
You big hater. So at the moment I'm doing a Rogel Dawn battle tank, which feels very weird doing Imperial Guard. But honestly, yeah, I'm really, really excited to paint something I've never really done before. That'd be cool. I'm currently speaking with a guy out in the US that wants to do his own iteration of a Chaos Wolves force, which is very cool indeed. Involves...
Spoilers alert, the price is in our video.
Huh? Oh, well, it's not, but it should
that's just to buy the army.
Yeah, that's just to buy the army. Yeah, he's gone with his own personal spin on it. It even involves a converted Redempted Dreadnought, which is super, super cool. Love the Redempted kit, so yeah, excited. Should be cool. Should be cool.
Matt, don't forget to like the stream. Please do.
Like.
I'll like it now.
Yeah, and we also can't see how many people have liked it until the end because we found that last time we were being really mean to everyone.
Well, that was just Shane. I was like, go and all like it. And there's like, one of you's liked it. They were like,
yeah, they're all just like panic liking. Ah, I'm sorry. But yeah.
Like it, send it to people. Patrick wants to talk about the new Blood Angels minis today. What are your thoughts?
Which
Kieran
ones?
Well, both of them. There's the Sanguinary Priest, and you're going to be quiet.
All right. I'll be quiet. Go on, say what you want to say.
Sanguinary Priest is brilliant.
All right.
But that Blood Angels captain,
yeah.
My word.
How good? Out of 10?
9. The sculpted armor. It's got chest. He's got
chest.
It's got different arms. He's got a.
That's what I look for in all of my Warhammer.
I looked at it today, and I just went, yes, I am a Space Marine simp.
Yeah. So yeah, they could be like, this is a Space Marine called Bob, and this is his first day on the job, and you'd be like, 10 out of 10 mini. Excellent. I want 5.
Yeah, I'm getting.
They're both fine.
I'm getting another Space Marine army.
They're both fine.
Honestly, today has made me go, yes, I'm gonna have a Blood Angels army. Whether it's just like a one-off, like 1,000 points, I'm getting the box set. I'm gonna paint black for a challenge. I would genuinely paint black all day willingly for that box set.
For the box set. That's exciting. To be fair, that could be quite a fun one. Would you guys watch challenge videos if it was just one person doing the challenge?
No, we'd have to get 2 boxes, and you could do them, and then I get the whole. Then I get the whole army.
No. I ain't painting Space Marines for like how many hours? 12 or 24? 12.
Yeah, 12. It'd be that'd probably be 24.
Then no. No.
Boring.
Blood? No. No.
Well, that'll be the Kieran show.
There it is.
Play black for a day.
Yeah, I think the new Blood Angels minis are fine.
Stop saying fine. Use a more profound adjective, like biblical or astronomical.
Okay, I think they are fine. Yeah.
What about you, chat? What does everybody else think of the Blood Angels?
I think they're like 7 out of 10. 6,
I think you're like
10.
4 out of 10.
Do you mean that?
You were 9 out of 10 until you started hating the Blood Angels minis.
Look, I don't hate.
You were a
anything.
10 out of 10 until you started making thumbnails.
I don't. No, it's switched out to 11. Full disclosure, I think the Blood Angels minis are great, but I think there are so many better minis. I think that Space Marines, there is a hard cap, there is a limit. You can't really punch through. Even the things like, I don't know, the Lion, Helbrecht, even Rowboat Girly Man, like they're still like a ceiling.
No, they're not over the top. There's no just extra bits. They're just cool Space Marines. You've got something that's already cool, which is Space Marines, and then there's just some sauce.
No. The sauce is chaos, and then you've got a whole new ceiling because you can do loads of dark, grim shit.
Oh, look at me, I'm edgy.
Cool. Yeah, obviously.
Oh, just go join the Black Parade.
Honey, I'm helming it.
Daryl's also asking about the Blood Angels minis. I'm finding the new 40k models a bit lackluster compared to AOS. Don't get me started on the ball gag Space Marine.
Lamarties.
It's a family-friendly show.
We've sworn a million times since this stream began.
Yeah, we haven't talked about GIMP masks.
I've said GIMP at least 3 times, and it wasn't in a positive way. Lamarties has got a GIMP mask.
I think it's the paint job.
I think it's the paint job. So he doesn't have a ball in his mouth.
No.
Yeah. Sure.
Won't believe it.
I won't believe it. Yeah, no, it's fine.
In terms of a 40k release, they are banging, but there's no point comparing 40k to AOS now.
I'm telling you now as well. It's the paint scheme from the guys at Heavy Metal. It's far too clean. If they started having artists doing like grimdark jobs, like because you'll see people like Fletch, because I guarantee at Blood Angels weekend they'll be like, Blood Angels is here, and this is what Fletch painted for Lamarties, and Fletch will be like, I did this in 2 hours in a cave, and it will look unbelievable, and everyone will start crying. It will look unreal, and yeah, And then it'll totally change my opinion because you'll have this grim, dark approach to a very gothic-looking mini, and it'll totally change my mind.
My Blood Angels will be grimdark. They'll be bloody.
They will be.
Yeah.
So you will paint them.
One day.
Yeah, I will paint them.
They'll be so grimdark, they'll be greying in a box.
Yeah, that's it.
They'll be so macabre that all of their bits won't be attached. They'll be on a sprue.
So, I mean, yeah, I'm into it. What's going on?
Warhammer Dave says the sass. Well, I think the sass was asking your community to pay for something that is more expensive than stocks in Nvidia, where you get an actual return.
Yeah, 6.5K for anything is a lot of money, and for what you're getting is
it's
crazy.
Just to put positive spin in it. It's support, and if you've got the money to do that, no one can tell you how to spend your money.
I can.
Because you don't have it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, give it away. Oh no, you did that. What's next?
Have you seen Duncan Rowe's conversion of Inquisitor Cotiaz?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
He came back with that so quick as well. He was just like, this is crap. I'm Duncan and watch this.
Yeah, he just went and fixed it.
The funny thing is he did fix it.
Yeah, he did.
And it's not. This is going to sound awful, but he didn't even try. Like it wasn't some in-depth crazy thing. He just went at it at like a logical perspective and went.
What's your thoughts on Cotiaz? Or did we cover this in the last stream?
We covered it. We don't need to talk about that again.
Boring.
However, Kieran wants to buy, and
oh no, you're going to tell them.
I'm going to tell them because you
dear.
did at least a week on me. I cancelled my order.
Right.
Kieran is going to buy.
No, I'm not going to buy it.
He's going to buy the limited.
I'm not going to buy it. Right, just.
He wants to buy the limited edition Agents of the Imperium Codex.
Anybody that saw that in the previews yesterday knows how beautiful that book is. I'm not, because it's done, because it's paying like 70 quid for a book.
I mean,
it's got a shelf life of 2
to be
days.
fair, if you're going to spend 65 quid on a book, you might as well go a bit further and spend £6.5 grand and become a Primarch.
That makes perfect sense. Times that by 100 and go buy yourself a Primarch.
Man math.
Yeah, why would you buy a book when you can be a Primarch? Yeah, you're absolutely right. Let's do that, man maths.
Or a Spartan.
No, mate. Don't you make me cry. What else is going on?
Mini Mayo says Blood Angels minis are amazing. Electron says I thoroughly don't care.
Yeah, I feel you. That's what it is, isn't it? Whenever they're like, it's a new Space Marine, but this time he's from further space than the other Space Marines, and everyone's like, oh. Yeah, it's all a bit.
Throw Junk wants to know why there's no nipples.
No nipples? On what?
Why
did I sound like excited?
Either you or the miniature.
Ah, that makes sense.
Why
yeah,
not?
we did lead the way into a very different stream. Why not both? Yeah.
Fletch and Garlic Bread and Dave.
Garlic bread?
Garlic Bread and Dave are having a bromance.
All right.
In our video.
That's nice.
For them.
We'll argue so they can... Yeah, we'll walk so they can run. That makes sense.
It's like going out for lunch and them just having like their own lunch when we go out for lunch. It's like making a booking of a booking for 4, but 2 tables of 2.
Well, to be fair, it sounds like a booking of 3 when you guys go to the Tank Museum and then I go to Monkey World or whatever it is around the corner.
No, the Monkey World is the chaser.
Excuse me?
Tank Museum, then Monkey World.
Oh, so you'll meet...
2-dayer.
So you'll meet me at Monkey World?
No, you can come to the Tank Museum.
No, I don't want to do that. That sounds terrible. Carry on.
Dave says it'd be great in the flesh though. That's the same for a lot of miniatures, to be honest.
Yeah, it will be.
See, Fletch says the same as me. It's classy. It's not too over the top. It's not too boring. It's just peak Space Marine. You're just boring.
Doesn't do it for me.
The limit for a Space Marine is 10 out of 10.
The what?
The limit for a Space Marine is 10 out of 10. Is in the miniature quality.
Right. What's that? No.
I have a good feeling that Blood Angels will find their way into right Kieran's pile of shame. Yes.
Yeah, totally right.
I mean, I did have a look around today to see if I could find the Space Marine Christmas box.
Oh, what, the one with all the jump marines?
Yeah.
Well, you know, the Blood Angels one has like 15 jump marines anyway, doesn't it? Or 10?
It's got...
It's 15.
Can't remember.
Or no, because it's got assault marines in it as well.
It's got Blood Angels, Death Company, Assault Intercessors.
But they're not.
Yeah.
They're just upgrade sprues.
Yeah, just an upgrade sprue.
So they're not, yeah.
I give Blood Angels a 9 out of 10. If you remove the Dante, it's 9 out of 10.
Well, Dante's the best one. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you remove it, they go down to a 7 out of 10.
Oh, sorry, I'm with you. It was the way that you
Also, you
worded
got his
it.
name wrong. It's Lewis.
Lewis who cries. Lewis who cries.
Nothing wrong.
That does that.
Patrick says nothing wrong with the Gimp mask, don't shame.
No. What did Adam say up there? He got upset that you didn't read out his comments last time. All the new 40k releases are poopy, just super short, angry man. Yeah, Lamarty's doesn't look like he's crossed the Rubicon Primaris at all.
I thought he had.
Well, he looks super small. He looks like Stumpy in comparison to the other
Well,
one.
maybe that's why they've given him a chonky base.
To make up for his lack of height.
Yeah, to make it the scale.
But that doesn't make the scale. That just makes him have a short man on a big base.
Well, haven't they kind of stopped saying that the Rubicon Primaris is a thing now?
No, because they said it in today's reveal.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, I wish they stopped saying it and just released bigger versions of the
Look
miniatures.
who crossed the Rubicon.
It's not even a
Primaris.
thing.
What
If they wanted to make a thing, someone should have died in it.
Yeah, I was about to say that. So what? So on that, I think what they should do is be like, the process has failed, or it's all gone horribly wrong, or oh my god, let's have a funeral, pour one out for this random space marine that we haven't heard of in a million years, and he dies, and you turn him into a dreadnought. I think that's super cool. I mean, who else have we got left? Like, I don't know. You got people in.
Well, 99% of the Spaceballs range.
They had a spicy spaceball dreadnought though, didn't they? Anyway, what
Yeah, but
was it
they
called?
Murderfang and.
Oh, sure.
Bjorn, don't be hasty, Bjorn.
He needs a bigger.
Might needs to go into a Redemptor chassis.
Yeah, because
I don't think he will though.
Christ, what a horrible, horrible kit that is.
Well, if it's that horrible, you wouldn't have bought two of them.
Well, I only just built the one. I'm glad you took the other one. It's tiny. It's a little dumpy
Yeah,
little
it's
thing.
an old Dreadnought chassis.
Yeah, it's a dumpy little thing. I built it in the Terminator. It was only slightly smaller.
If you want the correct name for that Dreadnought chassis, you need to go and watch Luton's video on all the Dreadnoughts.
Okay.
Which is a really good video.
Sure. Sounds great.
You're not supporting our friends, the other creators. Didn't watch TT stream. Not watching Luton's video on Dreadnoughts.
I was actually the one of the two of us that commented on the TT stream at the beginning, saying, "Hey," from the Kieran show. But you didn't see that because you didn't do it because you don't support people. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, sure.
If you just
carry on.
If you just supported them, you'd have seen the garlic bread.
It ain't about that life.
And also Fletcher's wicked tattoos.
Oh, I saw that he posted those, didn't he?
Yeah.
So what's that about sport? You're so quick to throw the shade. You go right back in your box.
It's all just for YouTube.
Carry on.
Boring in real life.
Yeah, I bet. Carry on.
Oh, Fletch says, hot take, new Astrath is too over the top.
I think it looks exactly the same as the old one.
It's the same pose.
Yeah, why?
There's a lot going on in the armour.
They need to bring the arms down. So
Why
he's swinging his arms
Sorry,
out like this.
why don't you like it? Because it's the ultimate edgelord miniature. He's got
No,
fangs. He's got black hair. He's got
his arms look
blood.
His arms look silly when they're up like that. If he's swinging the action,
You're one to talk about silly arms.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Go on, say it. What do you mean by that? What are you talking about?
You with these stringy things hanging from your vest.
How dare? What is going on?
Stop being mean to Space Marines.
Oh, I can't believe this. I've said that Space Marines are lame, and you've gone, your body shit. Terrible. Carry on.
Yeah, imagine not having a washing machine with an app.
Yeah. That's another thing that happened this week. He was income shaving me because my washing machine doesn't have an app on it. But this idiot walks up to the washing machine, puts the stuff in the washing machine, looks at the washing machine, walks away, then presses a button on his phone. But I'm the idiot. Continue.
Full disclosure, I didn't buy it because it had an app. I didn't actually want one that had an app. It just had an app.
No. We've been.
And you didn't even know what a Dyson V15 was. Do you even have a house?
I don't own a Dyson. I own a Henry.
You haven't lived.
I don't need to live to own a Hoover. What's wrong with you?
It's just to be an adult and have fun and just get excited over white goods.
You have too much money. Carry on.
It's not that.
Carry on.
I just have an interest. Lord Commander, evening gents, what are your top games / miniatures not associated with GW? I recently got into Kings of War. It's so refreshing to paint, play a non-Warhammer game for variety. Just as a side note, Lord Commander Joe, how many armies do you have in total now?
Oh yeah.
Because in the Discord you're like, hey, I got a new army. I mean, you're like me.
Yeah, you two are from the same club.
I'm here for it. But how many different games are you playing now?
I think the Atomic Mass stuff is brilliant. I think the Star Wars Shatterpoint and the Marvel Crisis Protocol, they're probably my faves outside of Warhammer.
The amount of times I've nearly bought the Shatterpoint starter set and the Crisis Protocol set.
That'd be a fun challenge. Nobody will watch it, but it'd be a fun challenge.
Well, Shatterpoint did okay in terms of YouTubes when it first launched.
Oh, because you had all the content creators that did the clout. Yeah, checks out.
Speaking of, I've decided that I'm not a content creator.
Oh,
This is in a video the other day.
Yeah.
I'm an interneter.
An interneter. That makes perfect sense. A couple of interneters that won't charge you £6,500. Next in the comments.
No, it costs you £6,500 to become an interneter because you need all the bloody equipment.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
10 out of 10.
We call it the Primark package.
10 jump, 10 normal, Lamatis, Astrath, and a Brutalis in the box.
Nice.
Big sad that the Brutalis didn't get some sauce to make it a Furioso, but we are where we are.
I mean, you could probably...
I dream of the day we get Dreadnought upgrade kits.
You won't. That ain't happening.
A boy can dream.
Yeah, you carry on. You carry on your Space Marine dreams.
Lamatis is crouching a bit. I think he is normal size. I think it's just because he's squatting.
Okay. Well, I'll see it. He'll be fine.
Space Rat says, I hate when GW gives a small man a bigger base just because they're more important.
Yeah.
But then when the base looks really cool, it's fine.
Yeah, like Hellbrecht is a great example of that.
Yeah, they were just like, Space Marine, base.
Yeah, big base. Yeah, I think that's fine. I get what you mean. I think with the Martis, I think, honestly, I prefer his older model. I think his older model,
it's the same.
No, it's not. No, I think his older model looks more gothic, but again, it's because it looks a bit more grim in comparison to the new one.
Yeah, but it's also in Finecast. It looks that cool on the website, but when you buy it, you go, no.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like the old Hellbrecht model. You're like, oh, that looks kind of cool, and then you get it, and you're like,
oh dear.
I thought a Librarian Dreadnought would have been cool, but someone mentioned it was going away. We don't know what's happening with that because the Librarian Dreadnought is infinitely cool.
I'd really like a Chaplain Dreadnought. That'd be really cool.
It would. It's a shame that we don't have them. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens with the Librarian Dreadnought, whether it goes to Legends when the book comes out.
I'd imagine so.
It's a shame because it doesn't give me much hope for the venerable Greymatch Dreadnoughts and everything. No,
all the boxy chassis are on their way out anyway.
Yeah, but it's fine if they're going, but put them in the Redemptor chassis so we can still have them.
Why would they do that?
Sorry, do GW not like money?
No, they don't.
You guys can order the memes are canon mugs from Warhammer. Not until they have us on for an episode.
Yeah, honestly, it's that time.
Still hasn't happened.
It's that time of the week again. Head over to the Warhammer podcasts.
When are you going to team up with the Kieran show?
Why won't you listen to them?
I tell you, I've seen what they reply. They say that they asked and we said no. Not a case.
Feisty, spicy you are tonight.
Waiting.
Yeah, we are waiting patiently waiting.
There's a lot of collabs we're waiting for though. No one wants to play with us.
No, they don't. And you know what? It's totally fine. If they want to charge
I wouldn't play with me.
To be fair, if they want to charge us £6,500 for a collab, I totally understand. What's next in the chat?
Legman doesn't know what a Dyson V15 is. It's just a
See?
Really cool Hoover. Tells you what's in the dirt.
Listen. Listen to the words you're saying.
Fletch says, need a Crisis Protocol model tier list. That's dangerous because there'll be so much like actual comic book love that will come out for that as well. Yeah, they're all, to be fair, all of them miniatures for Crisis Protocol are #1 anyway.
Some of them are really like poopy garbage though.
Yeah, but most of them aren't.
Yeah,
and the train's cool for it.
Yeah, I get it. The Crisis Protocol one, it's a really great game as well actually to play. Really fun.
Like I said, sorry if I missed it, but did you see my AOS question yet? No, I clearly missed it. Please repost it, and I will read it out. Lamatis looks like Wolverine, as I think so I think that's a. I can't speak. Lamatis looks like Wolverine, so I think that I have a conversion on my hands. Right, finally got there.
Nice, strong. That would be.
Well, if you get the Night Lord's claws from the kill team that you still can't buy, And put that on.
Yeah, that would look cool. Get a really menacing Blood Angels or Space Wolf head. That would look wicked. Waiting.
Kieran's giving that old Ben Shouts at Moon vibe.
Who? Which one?
Me.
Oh, you. Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm the only Kieran here.
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, I'm Jason and Jason from the Jason Show.
The cable model is my personal favourite from Space Rock. I haven't actually seen the cable one. I've only, to be fair, for Crisis Protocol, I've only seen like the core set.
Have you not branched out?
No, because no, I don't want to. It's dangerous. It's why I also haven't gone down the depths of the Shatterpoint stuff, because it's just it'll be a problem.
They're just getting better and better and better as well.
Oh, Elecman says, have you played any more games of AOS lately? If so, what did you think? I haven't.
Yep, I did.
You played one.
Got absolutely shafted, but I thought it was great. A much cleaner system in comparison to the previous iteration. There's like a few things that are missing, namely there's a lot of source that's been removed from the last game. I think that's because a lot of the rules haven't been fleshed out yet. It felt quite similar to 40k, but just loads easier to play. Love the higher points, lower model count. I think that was great. I mean, so we played like a 3-way game, and all 3 of us had 1750 points each. And initially I was like, oh, that's a bit high. But honestly, it felt super manageable and really easy to play.
You don't get that. You don't get that much for your points anymore, do you?
No, and honestly, I think it makes it a much more accessible game as a result. Yeah, really liked how some of the units played. Far easier to keep track of everything. Yeah, excited to play some more, that's for sure.
What about chat? Have any of you been playing AOS 4? I still haven't got around to a game. I don't even know when I'm going to get the time, to be honest, but I've got an army that's painted now. Got too much on.
I'm just so busy. Carry on.
How many videos have you got to edit?
How many have you got to edit?
3!
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
No, 5.
Ah? How have you worked that out?
Hero Hammer 3.
Right.
Hero Hammer 3 preview.
That's already done, isn't it?
No.
Oh, woof. Yeah. Right,
Top 5 40k.
Yeah.
Top 5 AOS.
Yeah.
Secret painting video.
What's the secret bit? Oh, the one that you still haven't done yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I recorded all of it.
Yeah, just have to do it.
Just got to do it.
Smart.
I just don't think anybody wants to listen to me talk about painting.
Don't do it then.
Fine. I tell you what, I could give it to you to edit. That could be your first thing.
Yeah, I'll be like, do you want to paint this? Don't, because it's terrible.
Do you think the paint job I did in it was terrible?
No, it's just this. Can I talk about it?
No.
No, it's not your paint job at all. It's the subject matter.
Boring. Honestly, though, when I did it, it made me really excited to do more.
Are you going to do more?
Yeah, I'm going to redo it. I'm going to do like the whole thing.
Oh, like with your Blood Angels army?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And the Night Lords army.
And the Night Lords army.
And the Chaos Knights army that I haven't finished.
Yeah.
And the Dark Angels army.
Dark Angels box is still there as well. Oh! No.
You're not painting my Dark Angels while I paint Blood Angels.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
Get
say.
your own Space Marines.
Ooh, fierce. Meow.
You could paint Ultramarines for a day.
I don't want to do that.
In a toga!
No, I don't want to do it again. I haven't made any more bets.
You know what we could do?
What?
I could paint Blood Angels for a day dressed as a vampire. And you could paint Ultramarines for a day dressed in a toga.
Oh, God. That's how we really get cancelled from YouTube. I could barely last an hour in that toga. I think a whole day, I would just melt. Which
is hilarious because you're wearing less clothes than normal.
Yeah, but it's just so hot in here, especially since you listen to people in America who have AC everywhere and shut that door.
It's got foam on it.
I don't care what it's got on it. I've got sweat on me. Continue.
What else did they say? They're talking about the Hoover.
Oh,
see?
Stupid. People are stupid. If you're analysing the dirt that's in your Hoover, you don't know what's going on in your house.
But you will do because you'll analyse the dirt and you'll know what the dirt's coming from.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you feel the need to analyse the dirt, you clearly don't know what's going on.
To be fair, anybody that's got a pet wouldn't need to buy it because every time you hoover, you go, 99% dog hair.
Yeah, there we go. There's more dog hair.
Oh look, there's another dog.
Where has this other dog come from?
I swear to God, the amount of hair that comes off my dog, I'm like...
You should be bald.
Have you got a brother I don't know about? I enjoy painting up a single Ultramarine, actually quite enjoy it. Now I'm painting another. See, Dave got the bug.
He got the bug. There it is. Well, I mean, to be fair, he's been slaying it with his Imperial Guard, so bound to create a change up.
He's still not painting the Baneblade though.
Are they not?
No, he still hasn't painted the Baneblade. He's messing about with bloody chickens.
Chickens?
What man in the right state of mind, and when he's had a baby, he's clearly not in the right state of mind, paints a Sentinel over a Baneblade?
I mean, doesn't he have a little regiment of Sentinels? So it's like a group of them.
Yeah, but sack that off, paint the Baneblade.
Yeah.
Dave, paint the Baneblade.
I don't know. Do one of those basilisk things again. They were wicked.
No, you can't do that because it made us really like them.
Yeah, it was cool. What was it? What's the thing called? Torok. That's not right. That's a dinosaur game. Taurok?
I know the miniature you mean. The little,
What's it called?
The little wagon thing.
Taurok?
I don't know.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Yeah, super cool though.
Why not get a tower/box fan if you're that worried? I guess about the heat. We could have a fan in here.
I'd love a fan in here.
I'd love AC. Every hotel I stayed in the past weeks had AC in.
Unbelievable. I've
just been lying on a bed.
I've just been.
Cool the regions that have never been cooled.
No, I've just been dying in this heat. I'm not built for this.
I don't do well in the heat either.
Yeah, terrible.
Just because there's so much of you, I think.
Anything else you want to say about my body tonight?
It's beautiful.
Yeah, you're sat. I nearly swore, like really. I nearly went for that. You're sat like a foot in front of me as well. I'm to like.
That's not why your concept of feet is insane. Whoa.
I was waiting.
I'm trying to think what you think when you look in the mirror. If you think that's a foot.
It's like King Kong's forearm. Continue. Yeah, even Fletch likes Sentinels.
They're okay, but they're not Baneblade.
You change your tune. Bang. Yeah, I think they're fine. They're still Imperial Guard for me.
Dave says, Kieran, I've just got too much on. Also, Kieran, I analysed the dirt in my Hoover. Full disclosure, I don't have the income to be able to buy a Dyson V15 to analyse my dirt.
God.
I've actually got a refurbished Dyson V6 that I got for the eBay store.
Oh, God. Your life, mate.
Doesn't tell me what.
Your life.
It's in my dirt.
Crazy. Absolutely
get
crazy.
one of those Dyson fanless, proper lush. I mean, to be fair,
sticking to the chair.
The price of one of those Dyson fanless things is the price of our new lights. So do you want to buy lights or do you want to buy a fan?
I want to buy a fan. I'm going to open that thing again. There's just no draft in here.
Welcome back to the Echo.
I'm just melting. You're fine. You've been in Croatia for like a week.
Yeah, I'm cold.
I don't care what you are. You're in jeans. Honestly, I feel like I want to strip my skin off. Awful.
Do a Halloween challenge with a vampire and a toga.
I mean, if we're going to do a Halloween challenge, I'd like to do AOS minis instead. Like an actual...
Patrick says he has 2 Dyson fanless.
Of course
fans.
you do.
Of course Patrick does.
Of course you do, Patrick. Are you a Primarch yet? Probably not.
Stop with the shade now. We're going to get us a reputation as haters.
It's funny. I'm not a hater. Like, if you spend your money as much as you want, I just think it's insane.
Lord Commander has 5 armies in total. Homebrew Blood Angels, Successor for 40k, Cities of Sigmar and Iron Jaws for AOS, and Halflings for Kings of War. I had 2 at the start of the year. I blame this enabling channel.
All right. Oh, well, so long as you're buying it through the hobby links, don't care what you buy, mate. You carry on buying those armies.
I mean, if you've got 5 armies, you might as well have 10.
Not sure how you've got there, but yeah. Buy it through
You're not sure how. Have you been in the garage?
Yeah, I've seen your pile of shame. It's crazy. I mean, to be fair, I've added to it, but
it's a joint pile of shame.
To
be fair, we've lost all sense of a pile of shame because we've got the YouTube pile of shame, and then I've got my own personal pile of shame, and they're all just mingled and intertwined.
Yeah, so yours is far outweighing the YouTube one. That's for sure. Yeah, there's a lot going on there.
I'd say they're about half and half.
Maybe I don't know.
Like all of the Tyranids are in the YouTube one.
Oh yes, they are. Oh, apart from the Norn that you bought.
Yeah, but that's for YouTube, so it's
yeah.
It's how I feel better about my life.
Yeah, it makes sense. Makes perfect sense.
Well, Patrick's gone into really great detail about his fans. They're great. He can recommend. Garlic's still rocking the classic Henry. He never lets you down. I remember having a Henry Hoover as a kid. They'd never break.
That's why I've got one.
And they're cheap as well. You can replace them for like 80 quid.
That's why I've got one. I don't know what else you want to say.
I'm surprised you haven't got a bougie Hoover now in your house.
No. But the Hoover doesn't need to be bougie. Everything else does. We live in the tiniest house ever. So, yeah.
Cool, you wouldn't think that looking at Instagram. It's like Downton Abbey.
It is like Downton Abbey for sure. Yeah. So I brought up Pride and Prejudice because literally what Carol was watching last night.
Never seen it.
Neither had I until last night.
Right, because it always comes up. Should we talk about films for a bit?
Yeah, don't know how we got here, but sure.
No Deadpool Wolverine spoilers. We haven't seen it yet.
Yes, absolutely right.
Although Facebook is ruining it as the days go by for me.
Yep.
I watched Ratatouille.
Oh God.
Before I went away. Well, while I was going away, I hadn't landed when I finished it.
Out of 10?
It's a solid 9 out of 10.
9?
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. Well, so that must be in your top 3 Pixar movies.
No, not even close.
So how is it a 9 and not in your top 10?
Because there's
three,
so many 10s.
Your rating system's so skewed. So skewed. Sure. Okay.
Oh, you're just angry because I put Blade Guard in the top 5 40k miniatures of all time.
Oh my
Spoilers.
God. You wait for the top 5 40k minis in a week's time because
I just like the Blade Guard.
Terrible.
I'd have 20 if I could.
When does that one come out? This weekend?
No, not for like 2 or 3 weeks.
What comes out this weekend? I think it is this weekend.
Well, it'll have to be now.
Yeah, it'll have to be. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched Ratatouille. Really, really enjoyed it. So I feel awful for taking so long to watch it.
Shocking.
I can cook now. Everyone can cook, Kieran.
No, that's not.
Also, as a smaller side note, anybody that's been to Disneyland Paris, the Ratatouille ride, my word, it's insane.
I can't believe
it's so good.
You were literally on the cusp of going on that ride with no prior
Yeah,
knowledge of the movie.
I'm so glad I watched the film and then went on the ride. The ride, having watched the film, is so good.
So insane. So insane.
Space Rat says Ratatouille is why I got into AOS and Skaven.
Makes perfect sense.
Fletch is very proud of the rating that I gave it.
9 out of 10.
I think Fletch would give it a 10 though.
Maybe.
I think he is just Remy.
Yeah, I think I'd agree. To be fair, Fletch and I were chatting about Stuart Little versus Remy, and Fletch...
That's a Super Smash Bros. Pack I want to buy.
Yeah, well, Fletch went purely to Stuart Little based on charisma alone, which is insane. So
I mean, it's not wrong.
I said he was wrong.
Okay, as cool as Remy is, he doesn't drive a car or fly a plane.
Heard that, but Remy can literally flesh mech humans by controlling their heads. Stuart Little could be like, oh, be my friend because I'm a tiny mouse. But then Remy would literally be holding control of a person's body and just grab the car and
use
yeet it to
his
space.
real name. He's called Linguini.
Could you please? Could you please?
I mean, I get this whole Stuart Little charisma thing. Do you remember the Stuart Little game on the PlayStation 1?
No.
So when I dug out my old games the other week, or the month as it was now, I found my Stuart Little PS1 game and I put it in. Hot butt.
Terrible.
But I remember playing it going, this is wicked!
What were some of your favourite PS1 games? Because I've got some that are just like, I'd like die to play again.
Abe's Odyssey.
Oh yeah, nice.
Hercules.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Tarzan.
That was the best one.
Hogs of War.
Hell yeah, Hogs of War. Yeah, for sure.
Crash Bandicoot 3.
Nice. I mean, that was a bit left field. No, I like it.
Crash Team Racing.
Yeah.
Spyro the Dragon.
Yeah, nice.
Tony Hawk.
You were so ready for this. Which one?
Have you not shown you my retro video game collection? I've gone back and bought every game that was biblical from my youth.
Why? You just said they were hot butt.
No, Stuart Little was hot butt.
Oh, right. Which Tony Hawk? There's only one answer.
I can't remember what number it was. It's the one with the warehouse.
The first one?
Yeah. Is it the first one that
Yeah,
had the warehouse?
one. Did you play the remastered?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I mean, I skated around the warehouse for about 5 hours and that was it.
See, I played Skate 1 through 3 when I was a teenager, and I was like, oh, I bet this is what Tony Hawk is like. And I played the remaster. I was like, Skate is infinitely better than this.
Skate was amazing.
Yeah, I can't wait for EA to finally finish that game and bring us a new Skate because it'll be outrageous.
Oh yeah, but no, it's EA. You'll have 20% of the game in the actual thing, and then everything else will be DLC.
I'll buy them all.
Thank you very much, Light Roast, for the first super chat of the evening.
Thank you, sir.
Is Evangelion just Ratatouille but for rats?
Yes. Yes, the answer
you
is
kind
yes.
of you kind of get that now because you've actually watched Evangelion.
Yeah, I understand that reference. But hilarious.
Anyway, back to PlayStation 1 games.
Oh, yes, carry on.
Give me some of yours.
Dino Crisis.
Oh, of course. Oh.
Dino Crisis, 4 shot. Are you joking? It's Capcom Elite, mate. Capcom Elite.
I was so late to the Capcom party.
Really?
I didn't have many Capcom games when I was a kid.
Oh, mate.
Maybe they were too violent. I probably should have just hit my brother or something.
So
speaking of that, Simpsons Wrestling. That was a great.
Yeah.
It was rubbish, but it was so good.
No, I didn't think
It
it
was
rubbish.
really
It was
hard.
cool. No, it was cool. Star Wars Jedi Power Battles. I
had
a
that
huge thing.
back when you used to get the demo discs for things.
Sure.
I had Jedi Power Battles,
Yeah.
and I played the first. It had like a 2-minute timer,
Yeah.
and like I never got the actual game, but
It's like Naboo was the mission or something.
yeah,
wasn't it?
and it was how far could I get,
Yeah.
and I got halfway through the droid factory bit,
Yeah.
and I was like, crack the game.
This is amazing.
The hilarious
That's
thing
why-
is, I could have just back then I could have just saved up some pocket money or something, or asked for it for my birthday. But no, I was just I'm gonna play it. Same Hogs of War. I never had the actual Hogs of War game.
Yeah.
I just shredded the demo.
Yeah. I think it was between Hogs of War and Worms. It was those sort of style of games. I was like, this is absolutely great. I think it was Worms 2 on PS1. I think that's right. I can't remember.
I didn't really get into Worms until like PS2 days.
Ah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Some other PS1 games. This is cool now. We're actually agreeing
cool.
on things as well. This is the first time ever.
Tomb Raider's a lazy option, but I'm going with
Tomb
it
Raider's
anyway.
basic.
Yeah, it's basic.
Triangle boobs.
Triangle boobs.
Medieval.
Huh? Oh my god! Yeah, you are far more invested in this than I am at all.
When we finish this, I'm going to go. I'll show you the cupboard.
I'm back here on Saturday. Just show me then. But what time will we be finished? Like 20 to 12. Yeah, please don't show me again.
Let's check it on
cool.
chat. Oh, Patrick said Medieval as well.
Medieval, great show.
Simpsons Hit and Run. That's actually PlayStation 2, Patrick.
PS2, but we're with you anyway.
We can't do it. We can't do PS2. We'll be all right.
Yeah, with Jack and Dax 3.
That's just you did not explain my argument well.
It was a terrible argument. I think I summarised it pretty well.
Hogs of War was goated. Rick
Yeah, for
Mail
sure.
as the announcer. Soviet Strike. Tony Hawk's Underground 2 is way better.
Oh yeah.
I never got on with Underground.
Ah, why?
I just didn't like it.
It was like
Skate 3, wrong. Skate 2 is the best. Time Splitters, all 3.
Yeah, I was really obsessed with Future Perfect for sure on PS2.
I love Time Crisis, but only the arcade version.
No, so me
I like to spend £1 and just smash the cover button.
So me and my younger brother used to play Future Perfect all the time, and we were obsessed with a character called I think he was called the Glovener, and he was literally just
What
a
a name!
glove. It was just a glove with like a face on it, and he used to say, "I'm the Glovener, pick me, I'm quite handy," and it was awful, and it would just be like running around this map as this guy. Terrible.
If we're
It's just like
talking,
ingrained in my mind.
if we're talking about PlayStation 1 era, I mean, I think we were too young to play it, but we'd have to mention Resident Evil.
Never played them.
That's what my wife would say from there. Like Resident Evil was her.
Never played them. My first and only experience playing Resident Evil is Resident Evil 5 on 360.
Did you actually complete it?
No, it was far too scary.
I was going to say, did you find it too scary?
Yeah, I did. I get so scared at stuff like that.
I don't.
Yeah, it wasn't until
I played the Resident Evil 2 remaster on my Steam Deck.
Yeah,
and
oh god,
my
sorry.
word.
Yeah, I had to push myself mentally to play through the 3 Dead Space games just because I loved them so much.
Yeah, Dead Space was wicked.
Yeah.
I to this day I still haven't completed. I've bought Dead Space the remaster twice. I love it.
Hold on, you bought it twice?
Yeah, I've got it on Steam and PS5.
You haven't played it twice?
No, I've got it on, no, actually I have it on. No, I've got it on Steam and Xbox.
And you still haven't played it?
I've done half of it on the Xbox,
Right.
and then I got too scared and
Unbelievable.
had like a break, and then because it's such a hyper-focused game, it's hard to then go back into it to figure out what you were doing. So I was like, right, I was playing on the Steam Deck. I was like, oh, I think it was like 10 quid or something. I was like, oh, I'm going to play this again.
Yeah.
And I still can't get through it because I just get too scared.
Ridiculous.
It's awful when when you're just walking down and all the lights flicker and they just come out. You're like,
Yeah. Nope. Oh, I've pooed.
I pooed, little.
I've pooed in my pants.
Did you all play Twisted Metal?
No, I've heard about Twisted Metal though. I know of it. I've never played it. Never played it.
Don't get Fletch started on Dead Space.
Oh, of course. He's
he's a big
mega simp, isn't he? Of course.
He painted the miniature as well and did a video on it, didn't he?
I do remember seeing that.
Dead Space games are the greatest of all time. Finished Dead Space 2 on the difficulty where you only get 2 saves the entire game. It was rough.
That's
Patrick,
brutal.
you've got too much time.
That is so. Well, no, maybe time was of the essence, and that's why he gave himself that challenge. 2 attempts, no less.
Fletcher's considering a Dead Space tat.
Nice, that's cool.
I'm all up for, like, what's the word to describe a tattoo that's in that style? It's not comic book style. It's like, what is it? It's called something.
It looks like he's struggling. Please help him, chat.
Oh, what's it called when you have like a tattoo of like I've got comic book ones and like people have video game ones like. Oh, I'm just losing my mind.
What? Can you try and explain it?
It's like
explain it to me like I'm
popular
trying.
culture. There we go.
Pop culture. That's
Pop culture. That's the word. Big fan of poppy culture. You
Poppy culture.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've actually been having the itch for a new tattoo.
Maybe you should get one.
That's all the enablement I need.
Yeah, just get a blade guard. Because you love them so much and you love poppy culture or whatever you said.
Oh, I love Space Marines.
Oh, I love blade guard. Top 5 minutes.
No, I think because I've got so many big tattoos, I'd quite like some stamps.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where I'd put them though.
Anyway, that's the whole point.
Yeah, but I'm not like it. No, to be fair, you can see all yours. I don't like these ones that have them on like their chest and their back. Because tattoos are so expensive, I want to see them.
Yeah.
These people have these like giant back pieces. I'm like, well, you see if you look in the mirror.
Yeah, nice.
And I don't wear shorts unless it's 34 degrees.
Yeah, that's crazy that you don't wear shorts. I wear shorts all the time.
You know, I can see your legs.
Yeah, even
You're the only man to ever have his legs out in this office.
Oh, that's a weird thing to tell me, but thank you.
I don't wear shorts unless I go on holiday. Yeah, I might. I'm tempted to get a few like sticker style. I'd love a Pokemon tattoo.
Oh yeah, what would you get?
They're 3 starters. Or maybe a whole sleeve of my favourite Pokemon. See, this is the problem with tattoos. You end up with like, oh, I'll have all of this.
Don't go basic.
I would like a Blink 182 tattoo.
Oh, what? Why?
I'd like some stamps of my favourite, like my defining albums.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
That's a whole video.
Yeah.
And there'd be some weird.
Yeah, there's a guy I work with called Jack who's got like album artwork all up his arm in stamp form. It's really cool.
See, the problem I would have with that is because I have such a varied music taste, the tattoo would make no sense. So you'd go from like...
Taylor Swift. So,
yeah, you'd go from 1989, you'd go into Volume 3, The Subliminal Verses by Slipknot, into Blink 182, into Fleetwood Mac Rumours.
I mean, it'd be cool if you did like a whole mashup and then...
It would just look awful.
Yeah.
Imagine like the Fleetwood Mac Rumours album into like...
With Slipknot masks
Yeah.
on. I mean,
no,
I'd like it.
It would just be awful. I'd like to get a couple more tattoos. My wife just got a new one on her leg. She's got a little bird.
Boop.
You had some new tattoos recently, didn't you? You
Uh,
had a sleep token tattoo.
Semi recently. Yeah, a bit of fanboy on my arm.
Probably joined the cult.
I have joined the cult. To be fair, if when we go and see them later on in the year, if they could come out and be like, join us, and I'll be like, all right.
We've got our own cult.
Be like, can we join them? Join them together?
You guys got any 40k tattoos?
No, never.
I don't think I ever would.
I will never get a Warhammer tattoo. It's too much. Too much. No.
I haven't to this day. I haven't seen one that's made me go, that's like I would have that. Like people have had. There's been some. Don't get me wrong. There's been some really cool ones. I know. Extra cosplay Daddy Horace Lupcal. He's having a whole back piece done. I'm trying to think about what other ones I've seen. Yeah, I've seen loads, and just none of them made me go, oh. I could have an Ultramarines like pauldron on my shoulder, just to annoy you. I'd have it on this one as well. I'd go over the flash and reverse flash with that.
You know what? If you got an Ultramarines pauldron on your shoulder, I would say nothing to you about it.
Would you not acknowledge it?
No, because I feel like the silence would kill you more.
Yes, it would.
And I'd leave it.
I'd be like, Kieran, look.
I still wouldn't say anything. I think I would actively ignore it. I'd just be like, no.
Just don't register that I have an arm.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'd be like, no, that arm is gone for me.
Get this man a Remy tattoo. Tramp stamp. Brian wears shorts 90% of the year. Space Rat, I've got a tattoo. I've got a phobia of tattoos on my skin. It makes me want to peel my skin off.
Oh, I hope you don't have any tattoos, because otherwise that is creating a horrible image in my head.
Patrick says, "Okay, favorite Pokemon Go," and he says,
Typhlosion, next.
Same answer every time.
Because it's my favourite. I don't know what you want. They asked me.
Just a fiery otter.
It's cool. Gen 2 for life. Cyndaquil is my first ever Pokemon, and I will die on that hill that will be my favourite.
Patrick says the correct one, which is Charizard.
It's basic.
So I go between a few.
So it's not your favourite then?
I don't think I have an overarching favourite.
Unbelievable.
But Squirtle, not Wartortle because he's hot, but
that's crazy. You never like Wartortle?
No, but Blastoise, my word. Charizard, Charmander, didn't like Charmeleon. There was something with Gen 1, I didn't like the middle ones.
What, as in like for just the starters or all of them?
There was a few that, no, the middle ones for like Nidoking, didn't like that.
Nidorino.
Yeah. And the Queen one.
Nidorina.
Yeah.
They were both really good, but whatever.
No, they were just the bigger versions of the cute ones.
No, they're cool.
Pidgeotto.
He's the best one of the three! What are you talking about?
No, Pidgeot.
Right,
This
is you! You guys at home have created a whole new argument here. Right, so what's your favourite gen?
Gen 1 for life.
No, it's boring.
I spent so many hours on Pokemon Yellow. I had a level 100 Pidgeot.
No, it's boring. No.
I didn't actually play Gen 2.
Gen 2 was goated because it was quality over quantity. So they didn't have the 151 or more or whatever. It was like totally reduced. I think it was just over 100 additional ones. And all of them are great.
Because I was so invested in Gen 1, I genuinely never played Gen 2.
It's crazy. So you didn't play Silver, Gold or Crystal?
No.
Mate. This is why. Oh, unbelievable.
Small sad story. We're in HMV in the Isle of Man on holiday once, and Pokemon.
Were you the only people there?
Probably. Pokemon Gold and Silver had just come out, and I wanted them, and my parents wouldn't buy them to me.
Why?
Well, I imagine they probably didn't want to spend 40 quid on a game while they're just taking them on a holiday. But when I was like 7 or 8, I was like, "This is the worst day ever. I want the new Pokemon," and then I just never got it.
I'm gonna go give. I've got your dad's number. I'm gonna go give him a bell and be like, "Listen, Roy, you messed up big time. You've neglected this kid. Years of pure joy."
However, Gen 3 played that to death. Pokemon Sapphire.
Yeah, I played.
However,
Emerald was the best one because they started to move. And I was like, oh, hell.
I didn't get it. I have Emerald. Have I not shown you my Pokemon collection?
Well, it's clearly not very good because you haven't got Silver or Gold or Crystal.
I do.
You own them?
Yeah.
But you don't play. You haven't played them?
No, I've reacquired them in my adult life.
But you haven't played them?
No.
But you have them?
Yeah, because it's called a collection, Kieran. I have Pokemon Emerald. It's worth like 300 quid.
Why?
But what was funny was when I first got Pokemon Sapphire, I really regretted getting Sapphire because I thought
Groudon.
Is that the I thought he was infinitely cooler than Kyogre.
Yeah, why did you get Sapphire then?
Because it was blue and I was like, oh, blue's cool.
Terrible. So me and Adam, for the last few generations of Pokemon, have bought the opposite one to each other.
Yeah.
So
I just bought the double pack.
He bought Shield, I bought Sword because it was the cooler one. And then he bought... what was the most recent one that just came out?
Oh, Violet and...
Yeah, Violet and...
Scarlet?
I think that's it.
I played about 20 minutes of it.
I can't remember which one I got. Either way, it was the rubbish one. And all the new evolutions, you either got the prehistoric ones, which is sick, and Adam got all of those, and I got the futuristic Butters ones, and I was, just upset about the whole thing.
Because chat talking about Pokemon, I'm going to get some things out. And
God damn it. That light is very close to my face. Very white.
I hope
it
We're not.
Hello?
Hello? I think we're back now.
Hello?
That was only mildly embarrassing.
Okay, well, so...
In fairness, it was nothing related to me pulling all the Pokemon stuff out. The computer decided it didn't like the microphone anymore.
I don't know what's going on with the tech tonight. It's a bloody nightmare. Absolute bloody nightmare. But we're back, and you heard us probably talk about nothing related to Pokemon, which is great. Where did you hear up until?
Yeah, where did the sound go? Because I got all excited about Pokemon.
Yeah, Kieran got really excited about Pokemon, and nobody heard any of it. To be fair, most of it was just utter tosh anyway.
I think they missed all of the Pokemon things.
They missed all of the Pokemon things?
Oh, but they got the video of it.
Well, that's not the same.
I think it lost when I got the. I think it was a coincidence.
A coincidence?
Yeah, because it's not related to that.
Just a coincidence?
Just a coincidence.
So it only went wrong when you started opening your drawers and moving stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Coincidental. Totally coincidental.
But yeah, that was my cool Pokemon collection.
That you saw, didn't
You saw, but there's nothing to hear. It was just cool things.
Just things. Just the
To make up for it, I think chat should all tell us their favourite Pokemon. So I know Patrick's was Charizard.
Basic.
And you're basic with Typhlosion.
That's not... Sorry, Gen 2 isn't basic.
Typhlosion is. It was just like...
Excuse me. I have to argue the toss that Typhlosion is better than Feraligatr. Everybody's like, nah, Feraligatr and Totodile is the best one.
Because they are.
They're good. Don't get me wrong. They're really good. I even like...
Bayleaf.
Chikorita, Bayleaf and Meganium. I think they're sweet too. But yeah, Gen 2 is goated for sure. Gen 2 is goated for sure. I could argue about Pokemon all day long.
The comments we got more chat messages when we dropped the audio than normal.
Well, that goes to show that they care. We also dropped 11 people.
No, at least 20.
At least 20 people. Good dear. Oh dear.
It's not like we're professionals.
No, absolutely not. You don't need to see that.
His little face got so excited after he headbutted the camera and the laptop.
Makes perfect sense.
Did I headbutt the camera?
I don't know. Probably. No.
He got so excited. Pokemon. People were in.
You
People
just
were
ran
talking
to the
about.
bottom. You're hey, let me show you Pokemon stuff.
Can I go and get my PS1 collection?
No.
Legit, as soon as you went to get your stuff, we all missed your Pokemon chat. It wasn't a chat. It was just me reading the names of Pokemon.
Showing your Pokemon things.
I mean, if it helps. This is boxed.
It's a boxed game.
Yes. I'll put them all away later.
Excellent.
And to be fair, I did say to you that should we just sack off the stream and go and play Pokemon? Because you could have the Pokemon Advance with the silver and we could get a link cable.
A link cable? It's 2024, Kieran. Just play it on your Switch.
It's not the same.
It's the same.
Right, if you haven't got to angle yourself by the street lights as they go past in the back of a car, it's not peak gaming.
No, mate. That ain't it.
Although I did really like it when I got a Game Boy Advance SP and it had a backlight.
Yeah, that was great. Really good.
Which SP did you have?
I didn't have the tribal one.
I had the tribal one.
Yeah, I knew that you would. I knew that you'd have the tribal one. Yeah, I just had the basic bitch silver one.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know how I ended up with the tribal one.
That was always the cool one in primary school.
Yeah, and what was hilarious, I think it was actually quite rare at the time. But I remember I got it from Sutton Coldfield Game for my birthday. Like I remember them. They took it. They were putting the stock out, and I think my mum took me in for like a birthday present. I was like, I want that. It's got a tribal on it.
Yeah, it's that one.
They did a really cool Mario Red one as well, and they did there was loads of cool limited edition ones actually for the SPs. Actually, if you're in Plymouth, there's a really cool Game Boy shop.
A Game Boy shop?
Yeah, like a retro shop. He's got all of like loads of. I mean, they're really expensive, but
of course,
the limited edition ones, like the Pikachu Game Boy Color, was really cool. The Nintendo 64 with a sculpted Pikachu in the top.
Sure,
very cool. I feel like we're derailing the stream.
We have derailed slightly. We don't talk about Warhammer on the stream anymore.
Snorlax is king.
Yeah, I get it.
Machamp.
I like Machamp. I think Machamp's cool.
Yeah, I hated that you had to trade him to get him to evolve because
Gengar was the same.
It was just so annoying because everyone. It might not have been the same for every primary school. Everyone I went to primary school with, if I had traded them a Haunter, there was no way I was getting it back. You couldn't do that thing of, oh, can I trade it to you and send it back? They would have kept it. Or they'd have sent me a Pidgey back.
So whilst I was in primary school, I wouldn't trade with somebody unless they had the exact opposite. So that there was never that risk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my only problem with trading, is it brought out a lot of trust issues in people.
See, I never had that. Never, ever had that. Maybe it was just growing up in Birmingham.
Oh, yeah.
People are out there just fighting for their lives.
Please refrain from such silly choices. According to Patrick.
Please refrain from what?
Such silly choices. I'm guessing he means Pokemons.
Oh, yeah, for
I like man like Gen 4s and 5 the most. How could you dislike the physical/special split?
I can't think for the life of me what's in 4 and 5.
4 was.
I think I dropped off after.
Was it black? Was black and white? Then was it X and Y first, or was it black and white? I never played any of them, but those are. Or was it Diamond and Pearl?
I don't know. Pokemon Gen 4. Yeah, I think this is literally...
Same situation with Steelix and Onyx, yeah. When you had to trade them, you were just like...
Oh, because you had to get them to hold something as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gen 4 is Palkia and Dialga.
What game, though? That's Diamond and Pearl, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got the remaster on the Switch. I bought the double pack and never played it.
You have a thing for buying things and
it's Pokemon. I need the
never
complete...
using them.
No, it's Pokemon. I need the complete set.
Yeah, to be fair, Gen 4 had some great Pokemons in there. Lucario, Garchomp, Toxicroak, Darkrai, Giratina. I've got a soft spot for Mamoswine, to be fair. I think he's super cool. Fucking Probo Pass. That's so stupid. Oh, and Bidoof as well. I don't know.
Oh, I've got so many Bidoofs in Pokemon Go. It's insane.
So ridiculous.
You know we're not friends on Pokemon Go.
I don't have Pokemon Go anymore.
You suck. Me and Forge Mars are friends on Pokemon Go.
That's cool.
He's
Good for you guys.
And Noodles.
Also great.
They're much higher levels than me.
I'm glad that you're all enjoying it.
Why don't you have Pokemon?
You
don't go outside enough.
I don't go outside enough. Sorry? I'm outside all the freaking time. I just don't play it anymore. It just got super boring.
Wrong.
No.
I do remember it made. I lived in the middle of Plymouth at the time, and there was a Pokestop up the road, but it was like in that weird thing of it's just too far to walk and too short to drive.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But if you drive, you get there really quick. So when there used to be like a group of people, they'd put a lure module on, and I got in the car and I'd drive up to it, make the most of the lure module, then come home, but not talk to any of them.
No, I remember the weekend that Pokemon Go came out, or to be fair, the first week that Pokemon Go came out, everything was right with the world. Like everybody was going outside, everybody was like playing Pokemon Go or whatever, and it was just like the streets were swarmed with people on these games.
Yeah, but so many people got run over.
I mean, I'm not surprised. It was probably natural selection at its best. It probably did more of a job than COVID did. So yeah, fair play.
Well, no, Pokemon Go didn't kill all the old people.
No, it killed all the young, dumb kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had best of both. No, I'm not going to go. I'm not doing that.
Mudkip is cool. Mudkip was very cool. But he gets worse as he evolves, in my opinion.
Oh, I thought they were cool.
I wasn't a big fan of Swampert.
Marshtomp and Swampert. Blaziken.
Marshtomp was the worst of the three.
Yeah, Blaziken and Sceptile.
Oh, look at me, I'm a penguin, but not a penguin.
Huh?
It looked like a penguin to me, Marshtomp.
Have you ever seen a penguin?
Yeah, there's the Pokemon penguin, which I can't remember what it was.
Piplup.
Yeah, Piplup.
Your Pokemon knowledge is utter shite.
No, I can't remember the names. I can remember what they all look like.
Oh, right, that makes it. What was the main one called? I want to say Empoleon, but I don't think that's right. The Piplup's final evolution. I can't remember. My Pokemon knowledge is really coming to shine, apart from the Piplup evolution line.
I can remember. It's the same with Warhammer. I know what they all look like.
Yeah.
But trying to remember the names.
The names are a no. Yeah, Blaziken and Sceptile were the best ones for Gen 3.
I always wanted a Scyther, but you could only ever catch him in the Safari Zone.
Oh yeah.
And Kangaskhan.
Sizzle was cool anyway.
No.
What? Well, you didn't think Sizzle? You thought Sizzle
I
wasn't as cool
always
as
wanted a Scyther.
Over Sizzle?
And a Kangaskhan.
You know that Sizzle is the evolution of Scyther, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the green lizard boy.
Right, okay. Yeah, I mean, you're wrong. You're horribly wrong, but sure.
Best Eevee evolution. Go.
Umbreon.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Absolutely Umbreon.
Flareon! It's a cat on fire!
No. Is it a cat? Is Eevee a cat? I don't think Eevee is a cat.
Eevee's not a cat, but I just...
It's more like a fox, isn't it?
kind of. But I always thought the
it
Flareon looked like a cat that was on fire.
No, that ain't it. Yeah, also Jolteon is better than Flareon.
Oh, gluten and iron. Kieran doesn't go outside enough because he doesn't have the energy from a delicious Rustless burger.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
I'm going to get 2 Rustless burgers for Warhammer 3 this weekend, and you're going to eat it.
Disgust. I'm absolutely not. I could give you a long list of things that I would rather eat. 3 of those are on my body right now. Terrible.
All the more for me.
I hope you meant the Rustless
Yeah,
burgers.
the Rustless burgers.
I was like, hold on.
Glacier. Oh, people have gone mental for the Pokebens. Umbreon, Glaceon. Scyther is way better. Jason is unbelievably wrong. See?
Over Scizor?
Yes! Right, Scyther didn't need an evolution. He was already cool.
To the bin. To the bin.
Some of the best Pokemon are the ones that didn't evolve. Like Kangaskhan. Didn't need an evolution.
No, I can agree with it. I thought Kangaskhan was fine.
Scyther is not a lizard, it's a praying mantis.
Well, you said it was a lizard.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're looking at me for.
You didn't correct. It's a fox because Ninetales.
Huh?
Ninetales is a fox.
Well, yeah, that's not an evolution, though.
No, but yeah, no.
You're talking about Vulpix. Vulpix and Ninetales. Yeah, I understand that's a fox.
I never liked Vulpix, though.
Oh.
Probably because Brock had it.
All right. What was your beef with Brock?
Didn't like him. Open your bloody eyes.
I can't tell if that's a racial slur.
Have you not seen that? Have you not seen there was a whole thing that apparently he was cursed?
Oh. No.
Because there's a scene where he does open his eyes.
Oh. No, I have no idea.
You see the white, like he gets scared or something, he does open his eyes.
Oh, right, fair. Forge of Mars with Umbreon, absolutely right.
Gluten and Fletcher raving about Luton's bloody Contempt of Dreadnought he painted the other day.
Because it's fierce. It's good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, next time you go to one of those painting things, let us know because I'd love to come.
Only if you can go for free. Or if it costs $6,500.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's it.
Because I'd like to get something tangible for that.
It's bad when you're doing it.
Oh, Arcanine! Forgot about Arcanine. My God, what a Pokemon. There's an Arcanine on the map. Look, and Growlithe.
I think they're overrated.
Favourite legendary bird? If it's not Zapdos, you're wrong.
Out of the 3.
Yeah. Zapdos.
No.
The correct answer is Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres.
Yeah, Moltres is my favourite.
No, it's just a giant turkey.
No, what?
It looks like a turkey.
No, just because it's a bird. They're all birds. No. Yeah, favourite flying one was Lugia anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Silvertoad,
If I can go back to the Isle of Man in like what year that was, I would have got silver.
Yeah, you should have.
That's what I wanted. It's the one I wanted to buy.
You did it wrong. Favourite legendary dog from Gen 2.
I didn't play Gen 2, so I can't remember.
It's Entei, Suicune, or Raikou.
Which one's the one?
Oh my God.
Wait,
How am I walking you through this?
Which
Entei is the fire one that was in Pokemon 3.
No, wait, I haven't seen the Pokemon 3 movie.
What is going on? You nearly threw your laptop!
I've only ever seen the first Pokemon film.
Oh my word.
I mean, I've watched it many times.
You never saw Pokemon 2000?
Nope.
Oh.
I was deprived as a child. My mum wouldn't take me to the cinema to see it.
God.
I didn't see Yu-Gi-Oh! Pyramid of Light. I didn't get the free cards that everyone at school had. I had to trade so many cards for the bloody 3 from the film.
You didn't even see it, so you didn't.
No, I didn't know. I just knew that they were really good in the game.
Awful. Awful.
Yeah. What's the brown one of the legendary dogs?
The brown one.
The brown one with the red and the yellow.
That's Entei.
Yeah, that was my favourite one.
That was my favourite, even though I don't know what it is.
Yeah, just from looks alone. Didn't like Sushi, look a bit wet.
Suicune.
Sushi, wasn't it?
You're just going to make me mad. You're just going to make me so mad.
Also, it sounds incredibly petty, but the reason I didn't like Pokemon Crystal is because they put the game in a different case.
Huh?
It's in the one with the bulge. It's in the Pokemon colour with the bulge at the top. The other ones are flat.
Yeah,
so if you've got them all lined up as I would like,
it
doesn't fit the theme.
Yeah, I'm with you. I get you.
You did Ratatouille. Now watch Pyramid of Light. I think I might have watched it.
Fletcher's done the same reaction to something else you've said.
It might have been from not seeing Pyramid of Light.
It says you're
I was deprived as a child. I only had food and warm clothing.
only had the basic needs.
Couldn't put my heart through another Pokemon movie after turning to stone scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when boys became men. It's never made me cry though.
Yeah, nothing's made you cry.
No, maybe that will one day. Pokemon and Space Marines. That's a
Pokemon.
That's a hole you don't want to fall down.
Not even.
No,
Close.
Pokemon as Space Marines.
Oh no, that doesn't make sense.
There's a video in there somewhere though.
How?
Like what what Pokemon would each Primarch be?
Oh.
Gilliman would be Pidgey.
No, Caterpie. No, Metapod.
Metapod because it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, Metapod. Yeah, Gilliman used Harden. Yeah. Yeah, Comrade Kurz would be Haunter or Gengar. Probably more Haunter.
Yeah, because of the laughing.
Oh, and that. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Well, Fulgrim would be Scyther.
Huh?
Also, no, Korax would be Scyther.
Yeah.
Because flies.
I feel like you could just do so much better than that.
All right.
I'd even wager like Murkrow. I know that's Gen 2, but you... Sorry.
That's such a nose.
Well, just saying, just do a better one.
Actually, the thing that you've linked to this universe that doesn't matter is actually wrong.
What did you say? Scyther.
Yeah.
Terrible chat. Terrible.
You just don't like it because I said it was better than the
Sizzle.
the
You are wrong.
stupid evolution, the red one.
Ding dong, you are wrong.
Lion has to be Arcanine, of course.
Mm.
Night Haunter. Haunter.
Ah, smart. Nice.
What is a Pokemon team of each named Warhammer character, AOS and 40k? There's 2 of your videos. I don't know whether it would do well in terms of views because of a crossover, but
It'd be funny to do though.
take us hours.
Yeah, it'll be more prep work than anything else.
There's so much arguing.
Yeah, there would be a lot. No.
Ferris Manus' Magic Cart. Yeah,
Well, I mean,
big fan.
Yeah.
Rogodorn, Metapod, Geodude, Onyx, Geodude, Geodude. I quite like Geodude.
These streams, man. I was really obsessed with Golem when I was a kid. He was super cool.
You had to trade for him though.
Yeah, super cool.
Again, you never thought you'd get it back though.
Yeah. What was your favourite Pokemon card? Do you remember?
My favourite Pokemon card.
First Pokemon card.
My first Pokemon card,
Yeah.
I believe, was Primeape.
That's a good one. My first ever one, I was like, my prized possession was Sandshrew. I was like, this is my greatest ever possession. I remember
vividly. I went to Sutton Coldfield Entertainer, was the toy shop. Got my first pack of Pokemon cards. I opened them up. I got a Primeape and a couple of other things. And there was this kid that was like in the area, and he had like a stack like this, and he was like, "You want to trade?" And I was like, "I've opened one pack."
I've got nothing for you, rich kid.
I was like, "If you want to give me some of your cards, that'd be fine."
Yeah, so I'd love to do Pokemon cards again, but as a way of combating that urge, I look and I watch TikTok streams of people opening packs, and that's how I get my fix.
Well,
it's like second-hand.
to be fair, I can see what's going to happen. All of the Warhammer community, they're currently obsessed with Gundam. They'll soon move to Magic.
Maybe that's true.
They'll move to something else.
Yeah, they'll. I mean, people do that, don't they? It's just
Alpharis is a Ditto.
smart. I like that. That's cool.
Ditto is just such low energy Pokemon though. It's just like I can be all of the Pokemons.
Yeah, and also
it was like that kid at school.
It was also the ultimate breeding machine.
I always liked it in the TV show because they had different eyes.
Oh yeah,
just the dots instead of
dots.
so you could tell what the normal one was.
Yeah, I was always a little bit upset in the games when you used to use it as a breeding machine that the Pokemon children that used to make from this Ditto didn't have dot eyes. Yeah, it was sad.
That's a stream after dark. That is. That sounds a bit.
Ditto, the breeding machine. It still is in the most recent games. It's ridiculous. So funny.
How much did you play of Scarlet and Violet then?
Loads. All of the most recent ones I played at least.
I completed
60 hours at least.
I completed Sword.
Yeah, I think I got like 110 hours into
but
Sword.
I got Scarlet when it first came out, but it was like talk about that for a minute. It looks awful in terms of its graphics.
I mean, it's a Nintendo game.
Yeah, but no, right, no, but you compare that to Breath of the Wild. Or even Super Smash Bros. It's such a low energy. Even against bloody Arceus, Legends Arceus thing.
Yeah, I wanted to play Legends Arceus actually, and I never did.
Really good game.
Yeah, never played it.
I would lend it to you, but you got rid of your Switch.
Huh?
You got rid of your Switch, didn't you?
No, still got it.
Why aren't we playing Pokemon together then?
I don't know. You've only just brought it up. I had no idea.
Give me the link cable. It goes over the internet now.
Unbelievable.
Did you ever have the Pokemon printer?
No, I was never that.
My cousin had a Game Boy printer, and I never saw when I used to see them. It was really cool. But I used to think, what's the point of this? You can print off the Pokemons.
Yeah.
But it's like a dot matrix printer.
A what printer?
It's a dot matrix printer.
What are you saying?
Dot matrix printer.
That's absolutely not what I heard. Carry on.
It's not an inkjet.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what he said.
You only sell IT, you just don't know about it.
No, I thought you said dominatrix printer. Yeah, that's what I thought you said, and I was like, hang on. Rewind.
That's like the Crushinator from Futurama.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just going to have to rewind a second.
Don't touch the Crushinator.
What's that? What people says in the chat?
Have you played the new Pokemon Snap?
No, I was never into Pokemon Snap. No, not really my bag.
That's the photo one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm not. What gave it away?
I thought it was Pokemon Snap with cards when I was a kid, and it first goes, oh, it's a Pokemon like a card game, but snaps.
Yeah, no, ain't that.
My version sounds cooler if you ask me.
I would like to play the Pokemon card game and get good at that, but again, it's another hobby I can't afford.
I really, really nearly bought so they did the limited edition, like original 151, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I saw that all over TikTok. All over TikTok.
I had at one point. I had it in my basket and I nearly bought it.
Yeah, they recently re-released the booster boxes, and I was like,
They recently did it for Yu-Gi-Oh as well.
Really?
Like the original ones that you could only get in the booster packs.
There was an amazing mobile game for Yu-Gi-Oh. I can't remember what it was called. It must have been like
I know the one you're on about.
10 or so years ago.
Yeah.
I played it to death. To death, I played it. It was unbelievable.
Oh, what was it? Not Duel Links. That was.
It was something. It was so good. Yeah.
Entertain the chat while I find out because it's going to annoy me.
Hello, chat. It's me, your old pal.
Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel.
Was that it?
No, there's Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Links. Neuron.
No, that wasn't it.
Well, that's all there is in the App Store.
Yeah,
so it's clearly
it was one of them. I
not
can't remember what it was.
I'd love to get back.
I don't know what it was.
I'd love to get back into trading card games. I mean, when Magic had all of the Warhammer decks, I was tempted.
Yeah, I feel weird about Magic because I just don't get it. I don't get it.
So expensive though.
So they did a release of Jurassic Park ones, and I thought it was a deck, and I was like, I have to get that. And then I realised it was integrated into another collection, and I was like, oh, I don't care now then. Yeah, shame.
Machamp is just the Screamer Killer. Alvarez would be Dittos and Polygon.
Polygon, that was a great one. Great one.
Jason, when are you going to take us through your Word Bearers Demon Prince? That was sick.
Don't
inflate his head anymore.
When you say take you through it, what do you want? Because I'll tell you now. What do you want to know?
You got some bits, cut it up and stuck it together. Next.
Send me some questions in the chat, and then I'll tell you what I did and how I did it and whatever the hell.
I have all of the original 151 from when I was a kid.
Yeah, that's. I mean, you just living our dream, aren't you? Is that Patrick?
Yeah.
Yeah, living our dream.
Didn't even need to know who it was.
I knew exactly who it was. Living the dream. Magic sucks. I was into it for 8 years and then left to move over to Warhammer, an infinitely better hobby. See, well there you go. Thank you to Joey.
I just saw Noodles is just getting into Magic as well.
Sure.
And she's only up the road, so that's dangerous.
I mean,
she's got cooler friends than us to play with, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be more into playing Pokemon than playing Magic anyway. But
we could play Pokemon.
What would we have to do? Get decks and learn how to play?
I think so. Let's have a look.
I think so.
Let's go to Chaos Cards and buy some things.
If I still kept up with it, I'd recommend Card Fight Vanguard. That's historically been my favourite trading card game, but I haven't kept up with it in years. I don't have the knowledge and used to. Holy shoot, are you still live? Yeah, we don't stop, Matcha. We don't stop. Unless we have technical difficulties.
Oh my word, there's a Pokemon holiday calendar coming.
A Pokemon holiday calendar. Yeah, no, there was something...
How do we get into Pokemon? What do we need to buy?
I don't even know. I thought it was like
You've
booster
watched all of the
box-
TikTok things.
It was booster boxes or starter boxes that you want. Because they do really cool starter boxes and they come with like a premium card that you get in starter sets and then it will be part of that collection.
You know so much about
I
it.
know, I'm not even joking. Honestly, I sit there at night just watching live streams of people do pack openings. It's honestly unhinged.
To be fair, I'm an adult and I don't have TikTok, so.
Pokemon Stadium Street. Pokemon Stadium was absolutely out of this world. Pokemon Stadium 2, I think, was one they introduced Gen 2 and I was obsessed with it. What are you doing? What have we done? Ultra.
It's in stock!
What's an ultra premium collection? Does that come with
The original. Oh, it's the Scarlet and Violet. I thought it was the original
That's
1.1.
not. No, it's the 151 collection they did. Yeah, that's recent.
Has it got all 151 in it?
No, so they're all booster packs.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all.
I
part
thought
of
there was the
thing.
original
But
151.
it comes with the roll mats and everything else in there as well.
Is 120 quid a good price for it?
I mean, it's the basic price. I don't know if you can get it for any cheaper. You might be able to get it slightly cheaper elsewhere.
Comes with loads of news.
Yeah, they always come with not bonus cards, like special edition ones. Yeah, super cool. Dun, dun, dun.
Wow, Pokemon's expensive.
Yeah, Pokemon Stadium 2 is the best one. Kieran just shopping casually whilst on stream. Yeah, he's totally checked out. He's not interested anymore.
No, this was the box. This was the box I was talking about, not the one.
Several Yu-Gi-Oh decks in case you guys want to play sometime. Absolutely, Yu-Gi-Oh
No,
super cool.
shh. This is what I was talking about. This was the box.
That's £400.
Yeah, the Pokemon Trading Card Classic. It comes with everything. It's got the original ones in it.
But it's 400 quid.
I mean,
it is very nice, but it's also £400.
could become a Primark for not much more.
To be fair, yeah, £6.5 to be a Primark.
Pokemon Trading Card Game Classic includes three. We could go halves.
Consider that it's cardboard. I've heard the same thing about Warhammer and it being plastic, so I'm not sure what to do with that argument.
We could look. Just,
400 quid, basically giving it away. Patrick is also trying to justify it here.
Patrick's probably got 3 of these already.
360 cards.
360 card decks starring Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise, 3 deck boxes, 3 sets of card sleeves, 1 2-player game board, 1 toolbox, damage counters.
I'm not going splits on this with you. I know, I can feel what you're doing, and the answer is no. What you've essentially done is dive headfirst into this, and you've gone, I have to get the best thing, but... Are you doing this?
No.
It's in your basket.
I'm just seeing if it actually let you add it to the basket, if it's actually in stock.
I've just seen you do it.
Yeah, and I've removed it. It's fine.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. How much does Pokemon really cost? Thumbnail of Kieran's face on Charmander. Fellas, if you want to play card games, at the very least, try the online implementations of your chosen game. Please don't spend all your money right away. Thank you, Alec Man. Tell this guy.
I like tangible things. I don't want to spend things on virtual things that I can't actually have and touch.
Plastic that you build and paint as a creative outlet rather than playing multiple games with. Totally agree, Joey. It's a lot more of a creative outlet. The only reason I think I'd get into playing Pokemon every now and then is just having a deck that you can build more and more of. The booster boxes, all the packs, whatever, I think is such a slippery slope. And I'd turn into such a card fiend. And I'd be buying and selling stuff all over the shop. It'd be a bloody nightmare.
I kind of want to enable it.
Yeah, I know you do, but I don't have the money. Patrick, is that the same way that you're supposed to buy one Warhammer box, build it, and pay it before you buy more?
Yeah, but at least with Pokemon, like you open the pack and it's done.
But you still it's never done.
Exactly.
Then there's the new
like there is
pack.
no like. What's really intriguing about Pokemon? There's no pile of shame.
No, there's a whole pile of cards.
Yeah, but you don't have to like. They're done.
I can feel you talking yourself into it.
Could get back into Digimon and get Digivice as well.
Digivice. God. Yeah, Digimon ain't it. Digimon ain't it. I mean, it's 10:30. We should probably look at wrapping this up.
No, because we were late. We owe them time.
No, we don't. So, guys, you've got 9 minutes.
Get your last super chats and God knows what else
Get
in.
the last chats in for sure.
We've had no gifted memberships tonight, just saying.
Dave hasn't got a membership, just saying. He absolutely does. It's a slippery slope. Are we talking about the Digimon card game now? Yeah, honestly, it just doesn't stop. Kieran is on to the next thing already. No pile of shame means no shame means you can always buy more. That, again, is just a horrible form of
after my own heart.
Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
Cyber Demons were my fave from Yu-Gi-Oh! Cyber dragons, not demons. Sorry.
Yeah.
How big do you like your deck to be? From Dave. I feel like he's asking for a different answer to that, but
is somebody asking a Warhammer question? Imperial Agents ? Interested?
Yeah, Kieran's going to buy the limited edition book.
I'm not doing that. No.
Do you want me to get the WhatsApp messages?
Nope. I didn't say that I'd buy it. I'd even check that, but I didn't say
you
that.
You basically said you were buying it.
No, I'm not buying it.
You said, "Is this weakness? I really want it."
Yeah, it doesn't mean I'm buying it. I want a lot of things in life. It doesn't mean I can have them.
I mean, you can go to dinner for $6,500.
Or not do that and do one of the other options for $6,500. Because that's what VIPs do. Anyway, yeah, 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Get your last remaining questions in.
Have you read / listened to any of the AOS stories and novels? No.
Yes, I've read a couple of them.
You've done the Edgelord Vampire book, haven't you?
Yes, I've done both Kado books. Dynasty of Monsters was quite cool. Yeah, I think they're fine. I think there's just not enough fluff around AOS at the moment. There's a couple of individual character stories which are cool. Some of them are good. Some of them are just a bit weak. They're fine. I imagine it will get progressively better, more interesting. I think the animations that they've done on Warhammer Plus, I think, are more immersive and a bit more fun. So I'd recommend doing that. I haven't touched any Skaven Tide book.
Patrick says, Jason, can you do a video like Triumph of St. Catherine on your Wordbearer's Demon Prints?
No, because I've already done it.
Also, I don't like the way those videos turn out.
What do you mean?
I think there's no substance to them. I like the ones where we can show what we're doing, which is why, to be fair, we haven't done a kit bashing / painting video for a bit because I'm trying to rework that format. Yeah,
I think it's really interesting because a few people on Instagram I spoke to after I posted the Demon Prints, if the camera was on hand at all times, I'd do it and I wouldn't even think about it. I'd just press record and just go for it. It's a very chaotic process, and I don't mean that as a pun. It's very just oh, this works. No, this doesn't. I'm going to shave this half of its face off. Oh, no, that hasn't worked. I'll cover it with something. And it's just utter nightmare fuel. I think it would make for good content in the future, like chaotic conversions with Kieran. But right now it doesn't work.
It doesn't work when we're just showing pictures of it.
It would have to be
such there's people that will always do kit bashing videos way better than what we did. Pete. It just feels like such a disservice when he's not someone like that is knocking out kit bashing videos at that level, and we're like, here's some pictures.
But I think it does. I'm not saying pictures. I'm saying if I was to do it properly with a camera on hand, I think I'd record it and then talk. Talk over the process. I think that'd be far easier.
To be fair, just as a small spoiler, we have got a voiceover mic now that isn't these, which we're going to plan to use for. So there's been countless painting videos that people have asked for. They're on a Trello board, ready to be done. It's just I want to nail the format and how they look rather than just do them. I want it to be right.
Yeah.
Which means it'll take years. There is a painting video in the tank, which I've done. I just need to cut it together and then somehow do a voiceover over the top of it, and that'll be our first
proper one.
And that'll be the format that we go for.
Setting the precedent.
Kit bashing. I mean, to be fair, I did this really cool thing today. Made another dreadnought.
I mean, is that a kit bash?
No, I've remembered I did it today.
Oh yeah.
Look, he's holding terrain. He's using terrain as a weapon.
Hoorah!
This is actually for the event that we're going to in October.
I know I'm kit bashing word bearers right now. What went into the model? When you say what went in, do you mean the parts?
Yeah, I imagine it means what kits.
So the Demon Prince, obviously. I had the end of the mace. So his left hand was the Demon Prince axe. I replaced the axe head with Usheran's mace head. I had the basic Demon Prince helmet, the one that's got the basic Demon Prince head that has the helmet and the horns. I didn't put the horns on, so there was a massive concave in the top. So I had to fill that with green stuff before wrapping the entire of the top of the head in Tamiya masking tape. I then shaved off the spikes on its backpack before I added the Sisters of Battle thing on the top. I didn't have the bit for the center of that Sisters of Battle thing, so I filled it with a corpse, and I was like, that actually looks a bit cooler, so I left that there. What else did I strap to it? Some old school Empire bits with like the books and scrolls and stuff. On here there was the book from the Chaos Terminator Lord sprue, again like really old and fuddy-duddy. I hated the way that his arm was aloft, so I cut everything off that connected both of them, and I used like green stuff to hold it right down, so it's like a bit more menacing and a bit more like I don't know, like a little less generally, and a little more run and gun kind of deal.
See, you don't need a new video format. You just had it.
Yeah, you just had it. Easy peasy.
Legman wants to know why you only thought Dynasty of Monsters was just all right.
I mean, yeah.
He says it was excellent.
I'll be honest, like Warhammer books I think are really funny because there are only a very, very small amount that I think are insane. I read more fantasy and sci-fi that aren't in the Warhammer verse. So, for example, I tend to audible all of my Warhammer stuff.
Oh yeah, same.
Because it's easier and it's loads easier to digest.
It's also having a nice, healthy break between you're not always in Warhammer.
Yeah, there was a real stint over maybe like 2 years that I listened and read only Warhammer stuff, and I became a bit like warped, I think, to the what was good and what wasn't.
It's what I had when I first started Horus Heresy. I was like, right, I'm going to listen to all of the Horus Heresy. I was listening to it while painting. I think about 25 books in, I just stopped listening. It's just playing in your ear. You just it's just oversaturation. Yeah,
it's. I think that they're fine. Like obviously, there's a lot of Black Library authors that are phenomenal. I'm talking like Dan Abnett, Aaron Dembski-Bowden, which I think are great, and there are some other ones that are good for sure, but I think in comparison to sci-fi and fantasy books that I actually want to read, they don't even come close. So obviously like your Dan Abnett and your ADB, obviously they're in the same ballpark, but things like Dynasty of Monsters, where I thought was a phenomenal Age of Sigmar book, I think it's fine as a book. I think it's just fine. So yeah, I think it's a real toss-up, and I think that Warhammer fans really want to drive home that, I don't know, Warhammer books are the best thing since sliced bread.
They're really not. If you take all of the Warhammerness out of them, a lot of them are quite poorly written.
Yeah,
like the pacing in a lot of them is awful. The fact that the actual content of the book that you're reading isn't actually until the second half. Like a lot of these books are 2 halves. The first half is just an introduction, and then
and after you've read the word incandescent like 50 million times, it just loses all meaning. And
what are you reading at the minute in terms of it?
At the moment, I'm reading a book called Empire of the Vampire, which is I think his name's Adrian. I can't remember.
Tchaikovsky.
No, that's wrong.
Is it the Children of Time guy?
No, it's not that.
Because that book was awful.
Sorry? Did you not like Children of Time?
Hated it.
Really? Why?
There's only one book in my life that I've never finished, that I've physically put down.
And
that was Children of Time.
Because you hated it.
It turned into a whodunit.
I thought it was super. Well, you didn't like with all the spiders, and what happened with all of them?
No, it was stupid. The concept for that book was so good. Like they left the planet. I was like, oh, this is gonna be some massive, sprawling thing, and it's like, oh no, it's whodunit.
Oh.
Genuinely, I was so disheartened when the story took that turn, and it's the only book I've ever put down.
Oh, I really like it.
Because I'm always like, no, I've paid for this. I'm going to finish it.
Yeah.
I'm currently reading. I'm on a Stephen King kick at the minute. I'm reading Salem's Lot. It's getting really good.
How is it?
The start is really slow, but it does get really good. My wife is a massive Stephen King fan.
Nice.
So I like to read them, so we have something to talk about, because she doesn't like Warhammer.
Fair enough. Yeah, Jay Kristoff is the guy that wrote Empire of the Vampire. It's super cool. It's very, very cool indeed.
Last messages. We're off in 2 minutes. Shards of the Earth by the Children of Time guy is insanely good.
Adrian Tchaikovsky. So he also wrote a Warhammer book recently. He's a massive Warhammer fan. I follow him on Twitter. He also did a fantasy series that I read as well, which the third one of that is coming out at the end of this year, which should be really cool. Jazz had been reading Sons of the Forest, pretty enjoyable for my first 40k book. I really liked Sons of the Forest.
I haven't read it.
And you should. Yeah, The Lion I'm not super keen on anyway, but I thought that story was really fun. Who would win in a fight, Kieran or Kieran? Kieran. Fair. I always listen on Audible and break it up with other stuff. Yes, yeah. I think it's important to have like breaks in the chain for sure.
I change it up. Like when I'm sat hopping, sometimes I'll listen to music because it's completely different to what I'm doing. Sometimes it'll be an Audible book, or sometimes, to be fair, past couple of hobby sessions, I've been doing battle reports again because I had a bit of a break from them, just because I don't get to play as much as I'd like. So I've been listening / watching a few of those. I watched one today while I was building Dreadnought. Yeah. Which is really good.
I think we should play some more boarding actions. I really do.
Well, it's getting a new book this week, isn't it?
Even if we just homebrew it, I think we'd have a much better time.
We need to buy a gimbal.
No, I don't. I mean, off camera. I don't give a shit about camera. I don't care about recording it. I just want to play it.
But if we're gonna, people have asked us to do things like that.
I don't care what they want. We have lives. I just want to play and do stuff off camera too. You don't need to see my life. No, you do obviously, but not all the time.
Yeah, the gimbal is in the basket. When we get our tiny YouTube ad payment at the end of this month, we will be buying it along with the lights.
Boarding actions is really helped by a decent board, in my opinion. Yeah,
we have one. We painted it in 24 hours.
Yeah, go and watch.
And no one watched it.
Go and watch the 24-hour challenge because I recently did the new thumbnail for that, and it looks really cool.
No one's watched it since you put the thumbnail on. You know.
Yeah, I'm not even surprised either. To be fair, terrible thumbnail. I've been watching Mountainside Tabletop Kill Team reports. Really great. I don't know who they are. Put a link in our Discord and show us because we'd love to see. Yeah. Paul Hammer have said, "Stay away from magic for the sake of your happiness." I will, and you should. I know what you're like. You're like a magpie.
As soon as you're gone, I'm buying that Pokemon box.
That's so stupid. It's so stupid.
The stupid thing is, if I bought that though, you'd be well in.
So, and Kira said Jason would let Kieran win in a fight, otherwise Kieran would moan that it wasn't fair. I think that's common the other night.
Of course you do, because it makes your head bigger.
Brilliant.
It's not fair. I'm doing too much.
I'm just putting too much. Terrible.
Swear to God, when you actually edit a video.
I won't.
Then what was the point of buying you a laptop?
Hold on, no, we tried.
I can give you the video files and you can edit it on there.
How would you give it? Give me the files.
Memory stick.
Oh.
Or you should do what you should do is bring the laptop with you when you come here.
But every time I'm here, we're doing something to do with the channel.
Yeah. You need your device.
For what? What, for this?
Yeah, you could look
at... It's there. I can read it there.
Such techless, Kieran.
I don't need the tech. It's there.
You've got tech at home. Why don't you use it?
I do.
The channel bought you that to edit.
I do. And I have. Thumbnails.
2 of them.
Don't get on me on the cloud storage. We tried all that, Patrick. Tried it.
I can get him the video files. What we wanted to have was a shared video editing library, so that you could just edit the video, but then the changes and everything would come through onto my computer. But there was one solution, but it was expensive through Blackmagic for DaVinci Resolve. But we don't actually earn money.
All of the monies. Cool. I think it's probably about
Kieran is off to analyse his dirt after getting his phone to do the washing. I can't analyse my dirt because I don't have a V15. I'm not cool enough for a V15. Our friends have got my wife and I's friends have got a V15 though.
Oh dear.
We did borrow it before we bought our Dyson.
That's so ridiculous.
But then I can't actually afford a V15 and bought a refurb V6.
The lives you lead are insane. Absolutely insane.
Wait till you get a washing machine that's got an app.
I don't need it.
But it tells me when the washing is done. I mean, it's there.
My washing machine just beeps, and I know it's done.
Mine sings.
Yeah.
It's that stupid Samsung noise.
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, terrible.
The Patrick has got the ultimate flex. Cleaner is greater than a V15.
Give the cleaner the V15.
So the cleaner will know what is in the dirt.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Terrible. Right, I think
Come home and the cleaner will just be like, oh, look what was in the dirt. Right.
I think it's time to call it.
Yeah, we need to go to bed.
Yeah, we're going to love you and leave you. That was a reason to get one.
Don't trust Kieran to edit the stream. Oh, and the mouse is broken, so you'll be stuck with us.
Who aren't we trusting now?
The mouse is broken, Kieran! We're stuck here all evening.
What have you done?
It's genuinely not working.
It's got like the low battery look on it. Oh, they're reaching over.
Oh, they're going to tell us off because we can never end the stream.
Remember when you slammed me for that? Yeah, terrible.
Good night.
Goodbye.